Hello and welcome everyone to our Baltimore by Night Vampire the 5th Edition Chronicle. I'm your storyteller, Kevin. Currently, you see we are down one vampire, Adrian, played by Bob. He should be along shortly. Computer issues, as happens with people's computers. Let's see. Trying to think, is there any major pregame announcements? Though I don't have to push it or whatever, I am wearing a vampire shirt and the jacket and stuff, so they do sell those on the By Night store. Check it out; they're pretty cool stuff. Wear the swag.
I mean, I would love if it would some sponsors. That'd be great.
Sponsor, we don't mind. We like money. Other than that, I don't think
You
there's
just
any.
pay me in merchandise. That's also fine.
That would
Yeah,
be nice too. Yeah.
yeah. Except we accept merchandising, sponsorships, money, land, buildings, whatever.
Just like a bag of corn chips. That's also fine.
An operation to get vampire teeth?
Yeah.
I
Sure.
swear to God, sometimes you are hurts.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're not picky. But other than that, I don't think there's any real pregame announcements. So let's do the recap. Katrina, our recapper, our chronicler, our person who does the videos, so she actually knows what's going on more often. You didn't watch it. Did rewatch it, did you?
So I didn't rewatch the very end. I think we okay. So
I watched most of it. I didn't get to finish it, so I'll correct you if I remember something.
you could do it if you want.
No.
Okay, so we picked up at the party, and Kozi vanished, as she is typical to do. We chatted with a bunch of other kindred, one of which was John William Thomas, a dickhead Ventrue from Elizabeth's past, who basically schmoozed up everyone in the party and offered them all kinds of goodies in exchange for getting closer to my character, I think, or something like that. And Liz revealed some aspects of her tragic backstory to the group. I believe Adrian offered to murder the guy, and I was like, yeah, that's not a good idea. We talked a bit more with, let's see, who were some of the people we talked to? Adrian met his primogen, the primogen of the Toreador, whose name I can't remember, and learned a little bit more about his sire. Also found out that apparently the primogen wants him to come by and pick up some of his sire's shit that she left at her art gallery.
Marguerite.
Yes, good.
Mhm.
Liz spoke with Ebenezer, who mentioned that he actually was going to be meeting with a individual that is a scholar of Nodist lore, a Gangrel named Beckett. And Elizabeth offered to have Santiago come with her, since he is also a Gangrel, might be interested. Mari chatted with her sire again and revealed to her sire and to us the whole like ripped my heart out thing, and then Callie was promptly reminded she wasn't supposed to tell anyone.
I want that. Please don't hold that against me, because I honestly did not remember. I
think my actions had consequences.
Jilon is supposed to meet with his sire tonight to talk. And Mari is supposed to meet with her sire tonight to talk. And we realized that somehow or another, pretty much all of our sires, except for Adrian's and Santiago's, had found some reason for us to be otherwise occupied during the night of the trial.
Nope.
Wow! Look at that timing. Woo!
Hi.
Just let's see. So talk to your sires. Everyone was basically meeting with someone except for Bob, which was that was actually the last thing we just said, which was amazingly timed.
Well,
we
thank
were
you.
just
Wait, does Sandy have something going on too?
Santiago was going with Elizabeth to meet Beckett.
It's like Sandy, what?
Sandy Pleckins.
I think Kozi called you that in like the first episode.
Oh.
I thought I called him it last time.
I was gonna try and go with Liz, but once I found out that the relic was more in Santiago's place, I didn't want to snipe it from him. So
Oh, good. You can come along.
no, it's a one person only deal.
Yeah, I get a +1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Literally, it was for those at home who haven't gotten to it. You should go watch the older videos. But I'm diablerizing. It's great.
Yeah, it's real smart.
That's so 6 months ago. Come on.
He should super keep that shit up. And
Yeah,
Triads
great
down the line, yeah.
Good
yeah.
job.
All right, you got the windows fixed up.
no, but it's a process.
Bubba,
We can keep going.
I'm telling
Okay.
you, it's not fun. You should
Oh, I'm sure
not.
it's not. But on the other end of the spectrum, if no one's stirring the shit pot,
Mhm.
bad shit's gonna happen
Right.
anyway. So I might as well make it work for my benefit.
So
This is a villain
Yeah.
game or dark game, not really villain.
yeah, so we have so all of you for the most part except for Adrian had something to do the night of the trial. So the next night so as the sun sets, roll your rouse checks as everyone awakens.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember
Huh?
we actually stayed at I think all of us except for maybe Kozaline stayed at the Haven last night.
I got a 3. So
I am hungry.
Got a 6.
Good.
Good.
Oh, I got a 10.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh
7 is good.
and if possible, I would like to wake up a little bit before everybody else. Apparently, I read that because my humanity is 8, that is a thing I can do.
That's true. So you wake up roughly hour or so before everyone else does.
I could do that too then.
As like it didn't it was beforehand, but like when you wake up you do like wherever your rooms are. I think that Kozi would have left everybody like a rose and a note that said, "Sorry I wasn't there." Okay.
She's so extra. I love it.
Class
Wake
act.
up. Toreador.
Well, I can't leave broken mirrors everywhere. That seems rude.
That is true. All right, so Elizabeth, what do? You waking up a little early?
What are the like sleeping areas in the Haven look like? I think Kozi and Mari were pretty much the ones that like designed the space.
They have their own
That's
place.
our
Oh yeah.
place.
So this place, for the most part, I'm guessing it's just kind of like little small bedrooms off to the side for everyone, so that you have a place, so that you have a bed and desk that kind of private. Think of it as like a apartment with a shared common room kind of thing.
Like a college dorm.
Yeah, something like that. Thankfully, you don't have to share a bathroom because you do really
Don't
need a
need
bathroom.
a bathroom.
Vampires-
Um,
Sorry.
They don't poop.
Bob has a question.
Yeah.
We're taking in blood. Most things, when they take, they also give.
Not vampires. They are 100% effective when they take the blood in. Because you burn it. It burns when you use your powers, when you awaken and all that.
were you asking if we pissed blood?
Basically.
Nope. Don't have any bodily functions.
Just me?
Could we?
Thanks.
Yep. No poo, no pee.
I do
If you
cry
piss
a
blood,
lot.
somebody hit you too hard.
Can you vomit? That was
You can. And it's all
Okay.
blood.
Right, if you eat like is it in this game or is that
It'd be
No,
the
if-
whole
what we do
episode.
in the is that what we do in the shadows?
If you eat food without the proper merits and you don't spend the points to keep it down, you immediately throw it up.
Okay. Great.
Sorry, people at home. Simple question turns into a great side convo.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Anyway. I'm not
Yes.
there.
Most of
Go
these
ahead.
questions are ones that the community and people playing the game have asked repeatedly and are
Mhm,
actually part
mhm.
of FAQs in many of the books. So, Elizabeth, what you doing? You wake up and there's a rose and a note. It says, Le Sare.
I'm gonna text Kozi and say we should meet before the trial here at the Haven. And then I'm gonna go to whichever of these rooms that Adrian was staying in.
Right? You see Adrian's probably has like, I don't know. Would your door have like a weird thing on it, like a laughing skull emote or something?
No, but when you come into the room, I might not have put away an assistant device.
She doesn't give a shit.
Oh,
Yeah, so you're gonna
alright.
find what would be, and this is where things get a little weird.
It always gets
I
weird
made
here.
my own, and it's in the shape of a severed torso. It was just leftovers from another shop thing, but we had to be anatomically correct. And anyway, you find me there.
Yeah, you know, there's some lines, Bob, and I feel
I didn't know this was
you...
a line. If this is a line or a veil, please confirm with me.
I don't. It's a little weird. I'm sorry.
Oh no, and I completely agree with you, but I'm
Also,
trying to
your
find the
mic-
places to start inserting the normal guy, not so normal thing.
Mm.
I feel like the
Racing.
head at the party gave it away.
But not normal.
Eh,
Oh, okay.
that was business.
Also, your mic is like fucked up. Check that.
Yeah, because of the reboot. Like in Reboot. Hold on.
So she's gonna basically she wouldn't go and just creep there for the hour because she knows he's not gonna wake up right away.
I
But
watched
like
this in
the
Twilight.
like 10-15 minutes or so before he wakes up so that she's there waiting when he rouses.
Right. Phrasing. So, all right. So
She's just like leaning against the door.
So, Adrian, you come out your sleep and your eyes awaken, and Elizabeth is just standing against your door.
Hey.
Leftovers. I go and stash it where I
don't
would
care.
normally stash it. You're catching me.
Before she's saying
guard.
this before, as you're like still coming to, just so you know, I get that rage, that itch to give in to the beast and kill because we're monsters. But as much as I want Thomas dead, I cannot risk doing it sloppy and without a plan like you suggested.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate what you offered, but I'm telling you now, if you and your recklessness ever endangers my family, I will wake before you again, like I did tonight, and you will not wake up.
Good to know.
Good. I don't...
Oh no, you've made your stance very clear. Just know that I know that now.
Yeah. I'm not afraid to be the monster we are to protect my family.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's go see if we can try and make sure that our other friend doesn't die tonight. And she just walks
you
out.
can do that. As far as I know, none of us are really capable of doing that.
I'm at least going to see if she would stop by to say goodbye. If
Koz, where did you put my rose?
Like on your bedside table.
Bedside table?
She also does not give a fuck.
Clearly. Of all people in this group, Koz would give the least fucks about this. I don't care. But I pick up the rose. I use the head to tap on the note that you leave behind, which is probably like some variation on the Raven mixed with Act 2, Scene 2 from Romeo and Juliet.
It's all original stuff. I'm not weird.
You're playing D&D. Of course you're taking stuff from other people. So I tapped the head of the rose on the letter a few times. Looks like they already stopped by.
I told her to come back, so hopefully she will. And
It looks like she already did, is what I'm saying. We've seen what Koz is like when it comes to being with people and being emotional. They would rather stay away so they don't have to feel the hurt of having to say goodbye. That's why we have the letter and the rose. I don't care what your actual intent
She,
is.
her pronouns, please.
Yeah, I said she, her. Did I not?
Yeah, you said they.
Okay, I didn't mean to offend with they. They is a generic one that we use in between the she's and the he's.
Yeah, Liz would have texted Kozi the first thing she woke up and said, "Stop by the Haven before the trial, if you can." And then
Okay.
just would be like waiting in the common area to see if she shows up.
Is that my cue?
Are you there? Do you come back? I don't know where you slept last night.
Good fucking question. Yeah, she'll probably like. I imagine like some like fancy couches. You're sitting there, and she like appears on the couch next to you.
God, I hate when you fucking do that.
Hello, Liz.
Hey, how'd your night go?
All right. What? Not gonna lie to you, when you said to meet you at the aquarium and dress nicely, I thought there was gonna be a completely different situation.
I apologize, but
I had to leave. It was reminding me of too many things.
it at least helped us. We know more now than we did before. I know that the judge is going to be Fred, the guy who we told that Miyazaki is Strebolg. We know that one of the neutral parties is probably going to be Mara Freeze, who we've met at the party. I think Kozi was there for that.
Yeah.
The one I'm concerned about is that we didn't actually convince anybody specifically to be her defense, did we?
They have assigned somebody.
There was a conversation that we had with Erica. It was with
You talked about talking to Erica, but you never did.
We talked to Erica,
we
and
did
she
talk
said
to
she
Erica.
couldn't do it for some reason.
She told Mari that they were going to. Mari would have told you that Erica told her that they were going to assign a defense person for Kozi.
And then we went to Pavel to ask him in a last ditch effort and told him that what we knew about Strebolg. And he had a thought. He had something where he was like, this might be a good idea, but I don't want to tell you guys in case I'm not right. So I'm going to immediately text Pavel and say, were you right? Can it help us? ... The thing we were talking about last night. ...
Stop typing. Stop typing. Hi. Just woke up. Give me a second. A little hungry.
This fucking boomer. So.
Have to use the T9 texting method.
Does he have to like press each number to press the letter?
Yeah, I think that what's it called, like T9 or something like that. I think maybe, but yeah.
I'll let him know that we're all at the Haven. ...
Erasing. ... Okay.
So Kozi, did they tell you where you're supposed to meet them for the trial?
You look at your phone and there is a text message saying where to meet them.
Yes.
There's also a note next to a dead rat with your name on it with the directions also.
I did not do that.
I didn't think you would. It's not exactly your style.
Yes.
It's just old age, right? Just had one more message left in it.
Do we know where the address is?
Yes, it's actually in that border area between the county and the city up north, so that you're
Oh,
like, ooh, is this
fuck.
county or north or city? And you're like, look around, and you're like, it's hard
Super
to tell.
fucking far away.
Yeah.
Though it actually might be closer to where Jilon's heading. Doesn't I can't remember his name. His sire. Doesn't he
Stanley.
work further out in
Billy
like the
Porter.
northern area, like Harford County?
Harford County's to the east.
No,
so,
yeah, you're right.
No. But yeah, most of Camarilla, a lot of their operations are in the northern part of the city county area. Because they don't want to go to the poor areas.
Yeah. Oh no, I was thinking Towson.
Yeah. So yeah, so everyone else wake up. They're probably standing there listening to some of the conversation. Are probably like,
Oh, the rest of the coterie.
it's like,
Yeah, Mari has yet to bring up the thing that happened in the hospital.
So,
I mean, how do you bring that up? What's there
yeah,
to say?
I don't know what to
No, I don't
say
know.
about
Like,
that.
Callie was like, "I'm gonna bring it up," and never did. It's just funny to me.
so. Anyone else doing anything? As y'all awakening and gathering before you split to your own little meetings?
Give
I know
Kozi
that,
a hug.
we had talked about it. My sire wanted me to go meet a Nodist scholar, a scholar of like ancient kindred lore. Is it just me, or did everybody else's sire also want them elsewhere tonight?
Erica offered. For
I
me.
can't tell you that one.
Well, obviously not you. No offense, but
I don't think Kozi hasn't told anybody yet, except for Liz. So
well, you've heavily implied to the group of us that your sire is no longer around.
yeah. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No, in fact, because I have no sire to speak of, the closest I had was to just pick up my sire's shit, which
Well,
is
you're
probably what I'm gonna do
Primogen.
now.
Though for you, I think she actually wanted you to come by yesterday. Or tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow.
He wanted it to be today. I pushed it to tomorrow, thinking I was gonna go with you
That's
on
right.
something.
So me and a +1, Jilon and Mari have a thing tonight, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
I feel like somebody should be in a vehicle nearby for Kozi just in case shit goes down.
You want to lend me your car?
Sure.
Okay. Well,
You do not have to be there. It's fine.
listen, if
I
there's
want
gonna
you
need
as
to
far
be a
away
getaway,
as possible. If I start to get hunted down, it would be a lot easier than you guys being there.
No, but we can get
'Cause
you a
you're
few
gonna
blocks
get-
away at least.
do you
You're-
hate us?
Quite the opposite.
Okay, well then why don't you let us keep you safe or be
Kozi.
around for you?
Literally, the sheriff, the Banu Hakim are known as the assassin vampires. They're not going to have problems tracking you unless you're very far away. So what we would
Yes,
do
that is what I'm
is we get you
saying.
far enough away, and then you can fuck off and go invisible and never see us again.
I'd rather that you don't get involved because
We
then
already are.
You're
They're gonna
gonna
come
get
looking for
hurt,
us.
and I don't.
Besides, of all of us, who best here would be able to disguise their face?
Probably me. I just need to eat somebody sad.
Hi, prosthetic man.
Hi, I have a power
Can't
to
be
change my
seen
face.
through.
Mhm.
We know that there are a lot of kindred powers that don't work on elder vampires. A prosthetic might not work that way. It's old school analog.
Hmm.
If you want to die, then die. That's your choice because we're already dead to begin with. But for as long as you want to be not dead, we want to be there to help you. Sorry, I don't mean to turn on the dad vibes. I've probably dodged a lot of bull.
Great, but if you die, then you die as well.
Correct.
Great.
Love you too, Koz.
It's true though, if I get signaled to be murdered, I want to be by your hands. Nobody else's. Not you.
Are you looking at like the group of us or just at Liz?
Yeah.
I mean, literally, I'm gonna be the one person there. So just so you know, I'm your cyanide pill for vampires.
It's
Just don't eat me. You don't want that.
I want it to be
That's fair.
you, except for you.
not you.
Not you.
I don't know.
You're not
where you've
gonna
been.
die,
I mean, look at you.
Kozaline.
You've got like, is that manic panic? I start trying to like poke at your hair.
My hair.
She got it from Hot Topic.
Yeah, is that
Arctic
manic
Fox.
panic? It better not be Arctic Fox. I've heard some shit about that.
He's criticizing your dye job.
Yeah.
The dye job you're gonna be stuck with for life. Definitely not a brotherly tease or something.
Listen, my hair is wonderful. It's bright red.
What color is
it's
your hair
gorgeous.
again? Remind us and the rest of the audience.
It's like this color.
That woman red.
Oh, when you said
Yeah.
bright, I was thinking fire engine red. So okay.
No,
Yeah.
Batwoman red is exactly yes.
Yeah, it's a bloody red. I got it.
Batwoman red, Batwoman pale.
Nerd. But yeah,
Gosh,
no.
yeah,
So
yeah.
as
And
long as it's
also
not
very
naturally
gay.
red, yeah, I'm gonna call you out on your dye job.
So
No, my natural hair color is blonde.
You don't say. That answers so many questions. Excuse me while I go and fill up my mug.
Do we have like a cooler with blood in it? Like what's
Remind me where I'm supposed to meet Beckett tonight, Kevin? I
Uh,
think you said by the harbor, but is it like the
Yeah.
inner harbor or is it like the shipping area?
shipping area.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're all looking at your clocks and realizing you're gonna be having to head on out in order to meet everyone on time. So
I go put on my face and then do you want to take a ride with me before your bit? Cause I'm gonna go do a cool art exhibit thing before I drop you off.
You have time?
I think
Yeah, what time is her trial?
yeah, you'd be very hard pressed to be at your trial at the same time that you were. So if you're using the time that you were going to meet Marquet the next day, it'd be almost no time to make it back up to where you need to. But because she's not expecting you until tomorrow, you could hypothetically try to show up early or show up late to pick up the stuff because she's actually expecting you tomorrow.
that's right. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to text her while I was being accosted. Yeah, sure. Then just a
I'd
straight run
rather
we go.
I mean, it wasn't a very long conversation. You could have, but
I'll leave that to Storyteller to let me know if I missed my window of opportunity.
You could message and if you're wanting to meet tonight and
Beep, boop, 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 boop. This is before cause.
All right.
um,
I mean, I'd rather not be late to my own funeral.
I'm not gonna make you late. I'm not gonna take you there. I'll go after I drop you off, but I'll come right back. Besides, there'll be extra body parts.
Liz hands her keys to Adrian, and then tells them both, there is from the last time that we went on a car trip, there is a bug out bag in the back. It's got like a crowbar, a handful of
I thought you
supplies that
just
could
had
be useful.
a bag full of bugs.
I do not have a bag full of bugs, Kozi. It's basically the
Good.
stuff to
Why
help you
not? That
find a
sounds neat.
haven,
That's something that
find somewhere to sleep for the night if
Like just a
you're on the
bag full
run.
of spiders. Can you imagine that? That would be like you
That's
throw it and then
terrifying.
nobody
That's a
will
great
see
idea.
it coming.
Oh, that's a great
Sandy,
idea.
get on that.
Alex's
Oh,
blank
shit.
look. Oh, not me.
No, I'm just pretty much just busy looking on my, I guess, my phone, just reading about like fucking this asshole giraffe. You know, I'm just planning on like, keeping it with my cousin. What was his name? Mike?
Sure, that works.
Okay.
Such a long neck to drink of.
What-
it's like a silly straw. It's great.
oh my god. Oh, okay. Wait, what was going on? I'm just drooling a little bit.
I'm just saying we should get the bag full of spiders and then like throw it at like people that are like running after us.
Just to fucking, what kind of little, why?
Exactly. Nobody will see it coming.
I just want to see, all right, fuck it. I just want to see how this would work out. Sure. You're throwing the first one. Hold on. Go. Wait, when? When are we doing this? What's the plan?
I feel like this is for another night plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just making a joke.
This is
Now I
for
wanna do
Koz's
it.
coming home party.
Ah.
Okay.
Now I have something to look forward to.
So,
Oh, we could
Yeah.
do that little setup where people, instead of like people walking into tape and shit, we just spider webs.
Yes. Listen, I have a lot of spiders in the theater. If you want to go get some, you are more than welcome to.
All right.
Also, there is a ghost. I have not met
Ghost.
it yet, but I know it's there.
I don't
Good to
believe it,
know.
but I still want to go. Okay.
Marty, you've seen the ghost.
No.
Are you sure it's not
Is
your
there a
inner
ghost?
demon? Perhaps
There
an
is a
inner monologue?
ghost.
I haven't met the ghost yet.
Been Callie all along. Just scaring me.
Like actual Callie from our universe.
Oh shit.
so
Hello, it's me. I have 100
Um,
ducks. Do you want one?
all right. So
That should be
Uh,
one
Feed
of
me.
that should be one of the things on the duck chart that
Yeah.
you show up with 100.
all right. So after
Feed me spicy
discussing,
chicken.
you'll head out to your respective meetings.
I'm wearing
Oh.
a suit. I look very,
Peter.
very, very nice.
What kind of cape is she wearing, though?
Classic, just black on the back with like a red lining.
All right, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you disperse from the haven to different things.
Mm-hmm.
Who should go first? Kozi. You get dropped off. Do the tuck and roll. Or just stop and actually let you out like a proper thing.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna drive Koz up to the corner like it's the first day of school.
I was just thinking the same
But
thing.
it's okay because
Aw.
of my dad comment earlier, I actually make myself up maybe 10 years older, and I give myself some of the like simple, like I use rigid collodion to give myself some basic scarring and simple wrinkles as though I was pockmarked. And I throw on a wig. I throw on a Billy Ray Cyrus circa 1988.
Oh shit.
My God.
The mullet?
Yeah, full ass mullet.
Oh god.
If I'm going to look nothing like me, I have to go the opposite direction of what I would want to look like.
Good point.
I should have gotten
Not a good haircut.
I should
Not a
have
good.
gotten a snack
I'll
to
never
change
stay.
my
That's why I used a wig.
to change my face. I should have gotten one, but I didn't, and here we are.
Do you want this? I'm sorry. I should probably get into character. Hey, girls. You want some hair like this?
I
Oh,
do not.
I know a great person for a nice old haircut.
No. Terrible. Like really bad.
Listen. I ain't no kind of actor or nothing. I'm just trying to make sure I look the part. Anyway, just you get on in there and you try not to get done stabbed in the chest. I don't want to pull you out of torpor, no time.
What?
I do not even want to get started with you, Adrian. I don't. By the way, you should really disinfect your toys because that's gonna give you an infection.
Honestly, I don't know who you're talking about with this Adrian guy.
I mean,
I'm
we're kind of
uh
immune to that, though.
I'm Bobob,
Or you're
and
gonna give
Bobob ain't gonna
infections to
get
your
nothing.
little friends too.
Bobob's got already all kinds of things.
So,
I'm
Kozaline,
leaving now. Goodbye.
Make her say I love
Goodbye.
you. She never said it. Be one of those
Yeah,
embarrassing
use the
bad
PA.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, Liz Carter doesn't have PA. So,
Not
Kozaline,
yet.
you approach the building, and it actually looks like a 8-story office building. Pretty square, pretty bland looking. It's like, that white grayish coloring. There's like no name for the building. It's just a big old address on the outside. And you walk in, go through metal detectors, like beep beep beep. Security guards like,
It's the boots. They have metal in them.
all right, gonna have to wand you. All right, you don't have any guns or knives, so keep on going. They go to the elevator, go. You go up to they're on, the meeting is on the 3rd floor. Get on, you come out. There's a gentleman wearing a suit, black gentleman, bald, looks a little like, little buff, probably, like standard kind of like what you would consider the bouncer, security guard, security kind of person. They're just like, you Kozaline?
For now.
Okay. Follow me to the conference room.
I follow.
Takes you in, opens the door. It's like, you see one of those elongated oval tables that people sit at conference rooms and stuff. Pretty comfy chairs, not bad. And he's like, just sit here and they will be with you in a moment. As you sit in there, you see a person come in working on a computer and stuff. That's like, okay. They just look over at you and it's like, hi, how you doing?
She just. Are they setting up the video?
He's like, yeah, I'm setting up the AV. They have a video they want to play.
Do you have it?
Nah, I'm just hitting it so that they just have to put the DVD into the player or the VHS and let it go.
Why a VHS? That's so.
I don't know. These people are a bit weird. That's why I'm in.
Have they never heard of an HDMI cable? What, that are going to Target and do midnight to find movies?
It's like, I don't know. I'm just a techie in this place. I just
Thrown under
get
the
things
bus.
set up and But yeah. So don't mind me so much. Walks away, and
I
a few
kinda
moments
fight them so bad.
few moments after he leaves,
I will
5
refrain.
people walk in. You see Fred. He sits at like the opposite end. Next to him, you see Mayor Fries. A kindred, you have no idea who it is. They just sit down. You've never seen them before. And you see Miyazaki and the sheriff, Namat Hajar. Both walk in.
I don't think Kozi is sitting. I think that she's like trying to make herself look taller.
What's the stranger kindred look like?
White gentleman, a little bit of a Willow's Peak, very fancy suit with a tie, like kind of silk and stuff. It's got like a diamond like tie tack in there, very rich looking. And he's just like sits down, and Fred's like, Kozaline, please sit. We're waiting for your defense person to show up. They should be here very shortly. They get stuck in traffic.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
In the meantime, would you like a little drink? We do have some ghouls on tap, so to speak.
Oh, hmm.
It's fine if you're not. We know some people don't like drinking before important things.
I'd rather not.
It's understandable, but try to relax the best you can. Just pretend it's like a job interview or when you get called to the principal's office.
Kozi's having flashbacks and moments of distress just on her face.
If it helps, visualize us all in the buff. As he's saying that, the other people at the table are kind of just looking at Fred like, okay.
Not that I do not know if that's very helpful in general. It just makes everybody uncomfortable.
Huh.
Most of the time.
I hear it helps, but I'm not really a it's not something I'm just one of those people persons, so I've always felt comfortable with crowds and people, so I've never really had to picture people nude.
I mean, I have. Who hasn't pictured people nude? I don't have problem with the amount of people. More of the situation that is going on here.
I guess it is understandable you might be a bit stressed and full of anxiety, but there's only so much you can do. I'm trying to make sure you stay calm and that way you can give the best defense you can. You're also a child of Malkav, and I feel a connection between us.
Oh, is that what the yelling? The yelling? There's a lot of that. Because it's very loud.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, there's yelling for some of us. Yes. As he's saying that, like the other people in the room are just kind of like.
Yeah, he's like. Meh.
Meanwhile, let's cut across town to Jilon. Jilon, you arrive at Stanley's place.
Yes.
Stanley comes up. He's like, Jilon, good. Need your help with some things. Also, I know I don't mean to bug you about it, but did you find information out for did you find out for David if you know who did the puffin in? What happened to the puffin?
There's a big party. There's a lot of people there. It could have been anyone. We have enemies. We have allies. I'm not sure what a puffin is, but it was probably one of the bad guys.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it was a puffin. Could have been a booby.
Can't relate. I don't know.
Yes.
Some sort of fish, I guess.
No, it's a bird.
Nobody seemed wet. Okay. So Paris?
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it. Sorry, out of game, I just thought of something. I might have the wrong bird.
The wrong
It's fine.
bird
We
for
can
what?
just say they have them
Yeah.
there.
Are you worried they didn't have boobies at the aquarium?
When I'm thinking about it, I can't remember if they were puffins or boobies. Anyway, so he's like, yeah, Perry, when you find out about that, let us know because it is going to cost you. I'm sorry, but you do make quite a bit of money as a model because you're so gorgeous.
Well, if we're already going to pay for it, who cares who did it?
Yeah, but yeah, so we're going to be through some internet thing.
Instagram,
Oh,
TikTok,
that's
Vine.
right. You were gonna have a video call with like the Prince of Paris, weren't you, or something like
Oh
that?
yeah, I was like, who? The Prince of Paris. Ooh.
Yeah, be one
Yeah,
of
there was
his.
some sort of video call.
Yeah, it's gonna be a video call with one of his associates because he will not be. The prince does not want to be seen through the internet because he believes it diminishes a person's beauty, the electronical stuff.
Yeah, that's 10 pounds, right?
And then, like, if you get a bad video quality, like, can you imagine if someone's watching and it just like glitches and it's like, oh, but, you know.
And then you put the filter. You could put filters on there, and that would just destroy the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk it. I get it.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, let's have the call and work it out. In the meantime, as we're waiting for the call, let us design some clothes. And he takes you to another room to start working on some clothing designs when it comes to with
Sure,
the
we both know how that works.
yeah. However, I've seen Bravo. I know how
Drapes
it
and
works.
sewing,
Yeah.
colors,
Mm-hmm. All right.
big three.
Yeah. And then we will cut to Mari.
Hello.
Hello, Mari. So Mari, you believe you're supposed to meet at the Chantry House.
Yeah. I believe so.
Mhm.
I'm scared. Okay. So I hop in my Porsche and I drive there.
Yeah, get all fancy.
Well, that's my car.
Your Porsche pulls up to this Chantry House. Very low lights, but definitely somebody home.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you approach, and as you go, the door opens, and you see a really freaky figure in front of you. They're about 6 feet. They got like large ears, looks like wings on their back. Their skin's all gray, and they're like, "Hello, Mari. Please follow me."
Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
My name is Gregory.
Gregory. Did Erica mention Gregory?
Nope.
Gregory. Why are you here?
I work for Marcus.
Oh,
The
okay.
Prince. Marco, yes.
Yeah. Yep, the prince.
I have
Is
worked
he
for-
here?
Yes, I've worked many years for him since my creation.
Okay. All right. I
You
will
can
follow.
call me Greg if Gregory is too complex.
Hey, Greg.
Dense does he think you are?
I know some people have trouble with Gregory. It is a
Yeah.
very long name.
I like Greg. I'll say Greg.
Yes. Follow me. The prince will wish to talk to you in a moment, but first he says for you to go into the study and sit for a bit.
Okay.
And if you need anything, I'm supposed to get it for you. So do you need any beverage, bodies, spell components?
I'm a little hungry.
New outfit?
I'm a little hungry, Greg. Do you have anything for that?
How fresh do you want it?
It doesn't matter.
Would you like a person or animal more?
Can I drink animal?
Yes. Anyone can drink animal up until a certain age. After that, you tend not to be able to get sustenance from it. Some people don't
Okay,
like the
good
taste,
animal.
others
It-
like more taste. It's a
Yeah, it
matter
kind
of
of tastes like
taste.
cafeteria food, though, right?
Okay. I'll take an animal, I guess.
All right. Any preference of what you do not want? We have dog, cat, mouse, snake, alligator.
I'll take the alligator, I guess.
Okay.
Wow, really leaning into it, Callie.
I'll be back. And he gestures you to a room for you to sit in. It's got a large desk. The chair on the other side, like there's obviously the chair where the person would sit, but the guest chair is like one of those
Mhm.
very large, like comfortable ones where you kind of sit and you just kind of sink into it.
Okay.
And as you sit there, you see on the desk a box that looks familiar. It looks like the one that Sabnak put your heart in. All right.
I'm screwed.
Everyone keeps saying that. I don't think it's true.
And now we cut to Elizabeth and Santiago.
Hi.
Okay.
All right. As you two pull up to the dock that you're supposed to pull up to.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
you
think I
loaned
got.
Adrian your car?
Yeah.
How are you getting there?
Yes, Ebenezer offered to have one of his drivers pick me up.
Okay.
So since they know the address, I figured I'd just use one
So-
of them.
Driver, you just woman sitting there, it's like, hello.
In the car. I make small talk.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm one of his secondary drivers. So yeah, he loans me out occasionally because he
How long you been working with him?
33 years.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna assume she does not
looks
look
in her
like
40s.
she's.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
Just
pays
drive-
well.
Just driving around, or do you do other types of business?
I do other things that he needs. Like I believe he calls me a gopher. I go for this, go for
Oh.
that. Yeah. I do driving a lot though. I often drive dignitaries and friends of his, or people he's trying to schmooze around. Yeah. Or people who prefer to have a prettier face than his typical driver. Because his typical driver is good, but man, is that dude ugly. Looks like a cow punted him in the face.
Jesus.
Like, I'm telling you, like, ugly stick all the way down. Yeah. And we're here as she pulls up to the dock. It's like, ooh, this is a very shady place.
it
It's
look like?
one of those kind of like shipping docks with all the shipping containers around,
Oh,
chain link
great.
fence, beware of dog logo and stuff. Graffiti.
I'm just picturing the like iconic Spider-Man Miles Morales
It's the
levels
Baltimore version, so
with all the shipping
Yeah.
Containers.
so
Yeah.
slightly smaller than the New York area.
Mhm.
I think. Is there harbor bigger? No, I don't think it is. Anyway,
Are you? I guess we're looking for. Are you gonna be waiting here, or are we supposed to like figure out our own way to get back, or?
the person would be here shortly. I'll
Oh.
just be waiting. There's a little restaurant over there, and by restaurant I mean it's a Burger King. I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
Yeah, they got 2 Whoppers for $4.
All right. I'm gonna. Yeah, you're not good. I'll figure. If you go down to my spot, I can get you something. Oh no, but you don't really care about like food, do you? You're just eating just to eat, aren't
I
you?
mean, she's probably not a kindred. She's probably a ghoul.
No, I eat.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm not one
Also-
of yous.
She's probably not going to want to be super far from where we are.
Right. Okay. All right. Never mind.
So as you're sitting there,
He's too good.
a few moments later, you see first as you sit there, you see Raymond Frost walk out towards you,
Right.
and he's like, "Elizabeth, hey,
And hi.
how you doing?" And as he does, a few moments later, two limos kind of pull up. And one you see Ebenezer walk out of, and the other one you see John Thomas come out. And Ebenezer walks over. He's like, "Elizabeth, that is not who I thought you would bring. Santiago, right?
Yeah. Okay. all
How's
right.
it going?" He comes over and does that, kind of fake, but still kind of like trying to endear hug thing. He's like, "How's it
I'm
going,
just
my boy?"
standing there in place, and I'm just confused. I don't even like reach my hand around him.
I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, so good times. Yeah. Yeah, I
I'm
think
going to
everyone's
assume
met.
Ebenezer did not inform me that Thomas was going to be here, right?
No. It's like, so how's it going, Elizabeth? Having a good night so far?
Yeah, as good as we can say.
Ah,
So far, it's still early.
yeah, it's early night. It's going to be a very nice night. Yeah, I didn't actually think you would be bringing Santiago here. I thought you'd be bringing that other guy,
Is Ebenezer or Thomas talking right now?
Ebenezer.
Okay.
But yeah. Oh, I went on to Urban Dictionary again, learning some new words.
I figured Santi might be interested because Beckett is a gangrel.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, because I was like, when I was looking at you when I was mentioning things, no offense, but Santiago didn't seem like the art kind of person. So it's just kind of like, a little surprise there. Not that you can't be into art. I mean,
No.
everyone's into art,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Art's cool. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. And then we cut back to Kozi.
Uh-huh.
Kozaline, as you sit in there, the door opens closest to you, and you see Stanley walk in, and he's like, "I'm going to be your representative, Kozaline." Nice.
Who?
Stanley Lawrence. Jilon, sire.
He's in two places at once.
What? Hold on. Why are you here? You don't even like me.
Well, okay, we got off on a bad foot. It's not that I don't like you, it's just how to put this. Capes are so out of date.
But
If you
they're
weren't wearing a cape, it would
they
be
are
so much better.
Swishy. I'm not. I don't have time to.
But yeah, apparently they decided I should represent you because I'm someone who knows you, but who is not strongly connected to you.
I am so sorry.
Yes. And he sits down, and Fred's like, "All right, let this."
Did Liz say that you are meeting? Okay.
I absolutely did. Also, is Miyazaki in the room?
Yes.
Okay.
And
That would be weird. Why wouldn't he be here?
yeah,
I don't
Why
know,
is
but
there
we only
two
know one
Stanleys?
person that can change their face, so I was concerned.
Yeah,
So-
I'm going to do a quick text to Jilon, actually to the group. It's like like hello, the Stanley is here, and then I'll do like I don't know what like emotes we decided that is Jilon sire, but I hieroglyphically write it as well so Jilon understands.
Text to speech.
I'm absolutely just imagining that she downloaded like a picture off of his fashion website and drew
Yeah.
like a funny mustache on him. And also a cape.
Oh yeah.
How dare
So-
you?
She
So
like
Fred-
sneaks a little like pic of like him in the room.
Yeah, Fred's like, all right, so we're here because Kozaline has been accused of assaulting her sire Miyazaki, and instead of just dealing with you as is normal, he decided that you should have a fair conclave trial. Now, me to introduce those you don't know, this is Rudolph Fries. He is the mayor of Ocean City. A nice little independent area. We're really fond of him because, frankly, he allows us to take vacations down there with very little problem during the, peak summer months and stuff. It's really nice down there. They got a really nifty haunted house and like a lot of nice flavors along the boardwalk. So many people go down there. And this right here is Julian Luna, former prince of LA, who had kind of got kicked out. So he's been visiting other cities to figure out where to set up. And he was down in DC and decided to come up and talk to some people. So we decided to let him in here too.
Was he the prince when I was there?
San Francisco.
Oh, San
Did I say LA? I
he-
meant San Francisco.
Yeah, you said LA. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
San Francisco.
I was
Sorry.
like,
wrong.
I don't think sounds like there was a weird thing going on because LA doesn't have a prince.
It sort of does, but it's LA. So
It's LA. Nobody gives a shit.
yeah, I meant San Francisco. Sorry, wrong place.
Okay. Okay.
California cities all blur into my mind. San Diego, San Francisco, Santiago. They're all there.
Yeah, I know about
And-
Carmen.
Yeah. So he's like, well, so we're having this, and I think everyone else you know Kozaline and everyone else has been introduced. So Miyazaki, present the thing you said you have. And Miyazaki gets up and is like, yeah. So let's play this for everyone so that you all know what's happening. And puts the thing in, and there's a projector, and the screen kind of does that whole like you put a VHS in, and it's old. It's like, and you see an image of Miyazaki sitting in his chair, and Kozaline walking in. And Kozaline's like, "I know who you are. You're my grandsire, and I'm going to kill you and drink your blood just like I did my sire. Then I'm going to find everyone else in our lineage, and I'm going to kill them all." And Miyazaki's like, What's going on? Where'd you come from? Why are you threatening me like this? I barely know you. And Kozaline's like, this is just a warning, old man. All those elders will be dead. And if you think you can get away with this, I'm going to go around telling everyone you're that Streebog fellow so that they won't believe you. And then they're going to believe me only. I will get away with it. And you just storm out of the thing. You do notice that as the image is going,
not
it's
me because it
glitching.
doesn't have the accent.
That Kozi's wearing a knockoff cape too.
Is she wearing a cape?
Disgusting.
The cape is very long and it's like rainbow colored. Almost looks like she put a pride flag on.
That's just insulting.
And everyone's watching that and just like, Miyazaki's like, see? She straight up threatened me on... It is indisputable. That is Kozaline. Kozaline threatened me. I think she is touched in the head. And now she's going around claiming with her friends that I am Streebog. Can you believe that? I mean, you can even test me. There's no way I am Streebog. If I were Streebog, why? It makes no sense. I don't know what is wrong with her. But I think that she should live and not meet final death, even though she has admitted to Dab Rising and she's admitted to wanting to kill everyone, because I think she's just confused like her sire was. But I will let everyone else decide. I say that Fred just like, so, Kozaline, I'm going to assume want to refute some.
I never said any of that. that is a forged video. And you know, you can't really trust the video anyway because we're talking about a shapeshifter here, are we not?
That's true. Shapeshifting. Or not quite
Can you
shapeshifting,
actually
but
see Miyazaki in the video?
I mean, I think that, like,
No, you can fake that.
my thought is that there's more than one shapeshifting person involved.
so as the evidence has continue. Glad you were finished there, so sorry.
I did not do any of that. I was just asking him about a particular incident where he tried to have me find something for him. And I would never wear an outfit like that. That is ridiculous.
Stanley's like, I will have to occur with the Kozaline here. I've not known her long, but I've seen her fashion, and there's no way she'll be caught with that ugly of a cape. This ugly of a cape, but not that ugly of a cape. I know fashion, and I know people.
I do not have anything to say otherwise, but it so happens that, you know, I'm telling the absolute truth on this.
And as you are sitting there, you notice that the room is getting hotter. Kozaline.
Is everybody in their underwear? God.
No, it's just a bit warmer, and like no one sweats because it's vampiric and stuff. But
Yeah.
you do feel the room kind of like increasing, especially near you. And we'll cut to Adrian. Right. So you dropped her off, and then you were going to drive to straight to the Marquis place, right? Or were you going to stay there for a bit?
So I assume how far is the place from here?
It's probably like a 25-30 minute drive.
All right. I'm probably gonna have to knock some celerity point into what I have to do once I get there, but yeah, I'm gonna buzz across town, probably skirt the speed limit where I can, because I don't trust what's happening as far as I can throw a building, and I can't throw a building, so. So I get over there, and as soon as I can get to the doors.
Door opens, you see Marquette there. She's like, Adrian, you're early. I was expecting you tomorrow, but this is very good. We can get this stuff out very quick.
In matter of fact, as long as you can keep that door open, I'm going to try and use a bit of speedy juice. So bear with me. Snaps and starts going back and forth, grabbing things. I'll grab like 3 or 4 things before I go. Exactly how much of it do I need to grab?
Anything you don't grab, I was going to throw away. Would you, by chance, want the dolly to help you move things?
Goes back and forth again, trying to grab as much as I can put into the back of the car.
Oh yeah, Liz has one of those fancy cars, so it probably doesn't have the biggest back seat.
Yeah, because I'm assuming you didn't give me like an
SUV.
SUV. It is an SUV.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
It can hold the entire
SUV.
coterie.
I thought you had a smaller car.
No, that's
Mari's boyfriend.
Mari has.
Yeah.
Mari has like a really fancy.
Yeah, no, my SUV is big enough to fit basically.
So you got like an
entire
Escalade
coterie.
or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, you can fit a lot of things. The guillotine, you don't think you can fit in one piece.
So I'll probably get through as much as I can physically fit in there. What else do I see besides the guillotine?
There's various art pieces like a couple paintings, some sculptures. Most of it is relatively decent size. You can probably fit about 70% of the collection into the back or the back part of the SUV.
Yeah, so I've put down the seats before I left as I was letting Koz out. I took off my wig, but I basically still have all my my prosthetics on when I meet up with I'm sorry, is it Cosette?
Marquette or
Marquette.
Marguerite.
Got
Yeah.
it.
It's French.
Sorry, I was talking to my wife about Cosette, not knowing that person's name from Les Mis. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah. How's it going? She's like, Adrian, real quick, let's, so, just a question for you.
Yes, and I am letting my leg just bounce up and down rapidly because I'm not going to lose my momentum here. Nervous energy. Sorry.
Ah. It has nothing to do with your other coterie member?
Oh, I'm incredibly terrified for her well-being, but go on.
I was just curious if you were thinking of officially joining the Camarilla at any point in the next several nights or not. If so, we need to get a party going. You're a unknown in a way, and that I don't really know you, and neither do most of the Toreador except for Jilon. And well, honestly, Jilon is in many ways a special kindred. So we kind of know where he stands, but I was just curious if you were interested or not, because if we need a party going, we would like to plan a really nice one. If you're not interested or just need more time, just let us know, and that's...
I would need more time to think because remember, I'm coming from this time, and a lot of problems with this time, a lot of problems with the establishment stuff. And from what I'm told, people have mistaken me for Bruja because I have such big opinions.
The Bruja, yes. I've met some Bruja. There are actually Bruja artists, if you did not know. They used to be philosopher kings in the ancient days. In fact, if you find a Bruja, and they're an elder who's been around for a while, ask them about Carthage. They will not shut up about it.
I thought you wanted me to keep my ears and my sanity. I will take that point and avoid it.
Yeah, they once ruled Carthage as a perfect example of vampire and non-vampire living together in a perfect new society, and then they blamed the Ventrue and Rome for coming over in the Punic Wars and taking them out. You know.
Yes.
But talk to one of them, and you will very interesting. If you're just know, but at that time they were actually known as also artists and philosophers, and created many wonderful things, though nowhere near as good as the Toreador.
I'm sorry, Marquette's title was?
She's the Primogen of the thing.
And thank you. I was trying to make sure I didn't use the wrong one. I'm sorry, my Primogen, but I might ask, as much as I would love to take part in picking a side, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty of side picking as time goes on, how much do you feel it is important for me as an artist to ally myself with those that might look down on my particular brand of art?
Art is somewhat subjective. You're always going to find people looking down and people looking up at it. There's some art that people say is the most wonderful thing in the world that others might find hideous. I will be perfectly honest with you. You didn't hear it from me, but I find the Mona Lisa being very bland myself.
Incredibly so.
And it's very small. Have you actually seen it? It's like this fucking big. You stand in line for hours at the Louvre, and it's like this big. You can't even see it over most people's heads.
Very interesting. They always depict it as being much larger, but I must once again point. It is not that I believe in rulelessness, but it is also something where I would like to have some semblance of freedom instead of way too many ritualistic head nods and bows and so on and so forth. I think my first meeting with you depicted as such, yes?
People vary, but just so you know, the Camarilla, contrary to popular beliefs, is not just a monolithic ivory tower that doesn't have freedom or any of expression. That's not true at all. But you can look into it and talk to, I believe, your friend Elizabeth's more and knowledgeable about things, or just come and talk to the other Toreadors in the cities. What are your opinions? Because we always are looking. Well, I personally was always looking for more Toreadors to fill the ranks of the Camarilla.
Yes.
Still hold, if you will.
But
Um,
yes,
yes. Well, Marquette, I truly appreciate it. And if you don't mind, if you are pressing for me to make a decision sooner than not, maybe a night when you are free, we could talk over some drinks. I think O'Donovan's is maybe not your style, but I don't mean to presume.
he can make it our style.
Fair enough.
Yes. O'Donovan is very gracious in many ways. All the power and authority we have given, or not given, allowed, he's a neutral party between things, and it's working out for him very well.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sorry, I might make a crack in front of your door here if I keep letting my leg bounce up and down like this. I can't get the guillotine right now. Um, if I can stop by for that another night, that would be appreciated. But unfortunately, I had to work with this tonight, and I point to
Well,
the
We were
S3.
we were expecting you tomorrow, so if you come back tomorrow with a U-Haul, you might be able to get it out easier.
If you don't mind. I just didn't want to keep you waiting too long in case something came up this evening. But
Oh no, I have nothing really planned for a couple hours. In fact, she pulls out like a fancy little watch. She's like 30 to 40 minutes, then I will be needed. But before that, I'm good.
right. Well, I've taken as much as I think I can take for the time being. Thank you so much. And Marquette, I do hope you'll take that consideration for a meeting of the salon, so to speak. One of the few concepts I understand of old France. Would that be all right with you?
Yes, we can set up a meeting. It'll be nice. Maybe
Right.
get most of the Toreadors together. We can all discuss things. There might be one or two that could interest you in their ideas.
I would absolutely adore that. Thank you so much. If you don't mind, I have to put on an incredibly distressing mullet for the foreseeable future to pick up Kozaline. Thank you so much.
Yes, mullets are quite hideous in many ways.
Why do you think I left my hair like this?
Yes, I think that is something most Toreador can agree upon.
Good evening. And I take her hand and I mimic a kiss to her ring finger.
And you start things of that, and then we will cut to Mari again.
Hello. I was not expecting you to say Mari. I thought you were going to go with Jilon. But okay.
I want to spice it up some by switching around so it's
Talking
not
to
just.
someone exciting.
Well, I don't want to keep going in the same order so that keep you all from falling asleep.
Falling asleep, I'm very intrigued.
So Mari, as you're sitting there, a few moments, the door opens, and at first you just see an individual in robes come, and they walk over to a bookshelf, pull a book out. It's like, Mari, how are you this evening?
Do I recognize this person?
It looks a bit like Sabnok. The fowl.
Is it Subnock? Is it Subnock?
Yeah, it looks like Sabnok and smells like Sabnok.
Well, if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck,
Okay, I'm sorry. Remind me, what does Sabnock smell like?
foul.
Describe it, dude.
I don't know what I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Spoiled milk.
I thought it talked about his personality.
Do you think a piece of shit like Sabnok the Fowl would smell like a rose?
I mean, who knows? He could
Like,
smell like
roses
rotting
don't smell
flesh.
good to
He could
everybody.
I mean,
smell like who
I
knows?
imagine most rich people smell really nice, but that doesn't mean they're not pieces of shit.
so. The way I describe him is that Sabnok looked kind of like he had leprosy and like smelled like I think like rot and decay with like a lot of just other unpleasant just smells mixed together, kind of like a really bad AC Moores. You can still sponsor us, AC Moore. Anyway.
Don't.
And they just walk over and it's like, Mari, do you know why I summoned you?
Are you the prince?
Oh, yes, excuse me. And as he basically puts his hand up, and you just see like this illusion stuff just fade. It's like, and you see Marcos stand in front. He's like, sorry. Had to make sure I was seen in a proper way, just in case.
Well, fuck me.
So it sounds like,
Fuck.
so Mari,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
we have about 30 minutes right now.
Yes.
What kind of plans do you have for the future with the Tremere?
Hello.
Kozaline.
Thank
Wait.
you.
She's done.
I got popcorn. Thank you.
That's what I want right now. Just nervous eating everything.
Huh?
You have no idea how much candy I have on my counter.
No.
Excuse me while I make some popcorn.
She's trying to make the green screen stand.
What the hell is happening near a green screen?
All right. Betty's like, so.
What do you mean we have 30 minutes? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. Kozaline's eyes.
Green screen. It's on the.
I did not realize I was under the desk. I didn't know what was doing that.
I thought she ran out of the room and knocked it over.
See?
Okay. Well, in 30 minutes, some surprises will happen that will reshape some of how the city operates. But in the meantime, we can discuss things. I guess I'll just discuss something with you then. Why did you feel it was necessary or a good idea to let someone named Sabnok the Foul take your heart to help a friend?
With all due respect, sir, I do what I do in order to get ahead. And if I thought that that was going to help me, then that's what I did.
And how exactly is this Kozaline individual going to help you? She seems a bit interesting.
I figure that the way to get ahead in this town is to have a good proactive coterie. I admit that it probably wasn't the greatest decision I've ever made, but I guess I still have a bit of human in me.
That is something you should deal with. Now, having your heart outside your body should eventually, given some time, erase that humanity and emotions, turning into more of a logical person, so to speak. So you could get away with those pesky emotions if you really want to, or you just let age do it. I remember long ago when I actually cared about people. What a weird time.
Why am I here? Why do you have my heart on the table?
Well, I have your heart on the table because I was wondering in a few minutes if you would like it back. You are, after all, s- hmm, having a relations with a, I believe, Hecate Ghoul?
I. Oh fuck. um.
And we thought it'd be interesting to see what you do.
I have not made a decision yet if it makes a difference whatsoever. Um I figure if the unification of something would be something I would talk to my clan about before I go ahead with anything. I do not have enough information to make an informed decision.
Ah, good. We want to go to your clan first, because remember, clan is first.
I remember.
So, what I would like you to do, if you're feeling like that, get close to this fellow and the clan, learn their secrets of their necromancy and lesser magics, and bring it back to us.
Is that the clause of my decision with the heart? At least I was told that maybe from you I haven't really pieced together if you are Subnock, or if Subnock is you. Would you like to clear that up for me?
Mari, think logically for a moment. Why would a Sabbat sorcerer agree to attack and kill another Sabbat, who are both of the same pack and stuff? They wouldn't, unless it benefited them.
That's
I was
exactly why I agreed to it.
No, Subnock would not have agreed to that. I was testing you to see what you were willing to do for your coterie and your clan, and exactly what you were willing to do in your unlife.
Well, you've seen that apparently I'm willing to do about almost everything.
Yes.
So you want me to get closer to the Giovanni, and I will do that.
Hecate now. They prefer. Giovanni is one of the bloodlines within them. There's also the Cappadocian ones, the Heartbringers of Asher, I believe. I was talking to their the old one that came. She scares me very much, and she was telling me some of the new details. We were making a deal with them that the area between us and the Anarchs might be given to their clan as a better buffer. But so far, Finn's been denying that, and well, he scares me just as much.
So, what does this mean for me? Are you still upholding your end of the deal? I mean, you have my heart sitting in front of me in a box. Are you? I'm willing. You've seen that I'm willing to do anything to help my friends and to help this clan and to basically propel both of those things farther into. But are you willing, or are you going to uphold your end of the bargain?
I've already upheld it in about 20 minutes or so. Things were be very interesting in another area soon.
What does that mean?
It means the spell we cast is going to activate in 20 minutes. And our beloved Strabog will no longer be a thorn in our sides. It's been a while since we've set the stuff up, but it's good to finally get it done. Meanwhile, we cut to Jilon. As you stand there,
All right.
Stanley's like, all right, Jilon, we have the video feed going. We'll be talking to someone soon. Thank you for your helping, and
Question before he continues to talk. Did I get a text from the group chat that had a picture of him with a fake mustache?
yeah.
I would like to know what that's about. Is it? I'm gonna check out this guy and see if I can see if he looks or acts any different than normal.
He roll your
We got to roll something.
Yeah, I know. I don't do as many rolls as some DMs. If you want to, I can
Oh, it's
have you roll
good.
for everything. But this would be
No, it's up to me to come up with something to roll about.
Yeah. So what are you trying? Just trying to like see.
I'm trying to see if he's behaving differently, or if he looks differently, if his mannerisms have changed, or if he's like trying to.
So
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna say wits and
If he's-
insight, maybe.
If he's like the real one. Okay. Okay. Wits and insight. Oh, I have good insight. So look out. Got 5 dice. That's 2 10s, 2 6s, and a 2.
The 2 10s equals 4 successes there. So
that's 6
that's
successes.
Yeah, you did pretty good. Everything is indicating that is Stanley, but he is acting more nervous and on edge than normal. Like he's normally very just in the moment and everything, but he seems very distracted, almost as if he's killing time.
All right. Well, I want to confront him about that. I'll say, you seem nervous about something. Are you worried about this call, or is there something going on? Something related to the big trial? I mean, that's the talk of the town. That's what everyone's thinking about right now.
Okay, Jilon, I'm gonna be. I can't lie to you, my boy. You're just. I can't lie to that face. There is no call. I lied to you. I've just been killing time. Oh shit. I'm sorry. We can still go to Paris. We still go to Paris, but
Well, of course.
But we're not
visit
important.
The catacombs.
Yeah, we'll go there. We'll visit things. It'd be wonderful. It's just there's no call to the prince or anything like that. I've just been killing time.
So romantic.
It's almost sun up there.
Yeah, I mean we can take a very fancy jet or a boat, but
never mind, Paris. What are you worried about? What's going on? It's time for Jilon to learn something.
So your friend Kozi is a pawn in a game, and the game is ending tonight.
So she'll be out of the game, but safe. She's being promoted to queen.
Not with that cape.
Listen, she doesn't sleep in capes. That's just an affectation, like a mustache or a pipe or something.
I'm not really big on mustaches. They were popular when I was growing up. Every time I see one, I just think of porn.
Really? Since only for like the last 50 years. We're getting off topic.
Huh.
We can discuss mustaches tomorrow.
Yeah,
in the mustache room. So what's happening to Kozi? She's being retired. Is she like what?
No,
she's being removed from the game.
No, she's where she belongs, but we needed to make sure everyone else was out so that Strabog would drop his guard. So we had to make sure that it was only Kozaline and not the rest of you, so it didn't seem like it was a crazy coterie attacking one person and stuff. And I don't know the details, honestly. I just know we had to keep people away from the location who weren't supposed to be there.
What's going to happen?
I don't really
know. Are you going to attack? If you all believed he was Streeball, then what's with all this stuff going on?
Oh,
there should have been something else.
I honestly, most of what's happening tonight was Ebenezer and Thomas setting things up.
Thomas. It's always Thomas. I've heard I shouldn't like him, and I don't.
Oh, he's pleasant when you get to know him. Very good at things.
Good at things. Okay.
He looks really good in a suit.
So does everybody, though. Everybody looks good in a suit. That's not special.
If it's a good suit. Some people wear really bad suits, like too big, too small, just wrinkled.
Well, that's a given.
Yeah. And then some people with capes on them.
So is Kozi going to be fine? And if not, how could I make it so?
Jilon, my boy, don't worry about it. It's not going to affect you directly. That's our way.
Well, yeah, but I'm worried.
No need to worry. Everything will work out fine.
Okay, for no reason, I'm going to go make sure my hair looks good. I'll be right back.
Oh, it looks fabulous. I'm already telling you, it looks amazing. But if you
Yep,
need
from
to,
your-
you can. If you need to, there's extra product under the sink. There's some extra in the product closet.
I think I'm familiar with all the locations of the product.
I know. I'm just making sure that.
Okay, I'm going to go off. I'm going to go off to like a private location and use the group chat and put a bunch of warning messages in as best I can.
Warning, warning, Will Robinson. Warning.
Actually, I'm just going to use voice to text and just say,
Fucking call us.
well, everyone's busy. Okay, fine. I'll call Elizabeth because I know that she's responsible and is able to, make plans and learn about actions or whatever.
All right. So Elizabeth,
call
you
Elizabeth.
see Jilon's number is coming on your phone.
At what point in my conversation is this?
So it's basically Ebenezer just like talking to all of you and just like, so we're just waiting a bit to see if Beckett shows up. We were all interested in seeing him, which is why we're all here. And as he's saying that, your phone's like rings. I don't know what your Jilon alarm would be.
Yeah,
like.
what's your Jilon ring?
It's probably on silent. It's probably just on vibrate.
Doesn't answer the question.
Since we're waiting anyway, can you excuse me, and then I'm gonna step away and answer.
Alright.
What is going on?
That's a good question. Everything's a lie. They know it's Streebog and they're making a move. Kozi's in danger, I think.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I think we were all lured away as a trap, a reverse trap, a safety trap. They would trap us into safety.
I'm gonna do a three-way call and get Adrian on the phone.
It's a thing.
That is the most Jilon thing you've ever said.
So,
I also just imagine we're having this conversation while he's zipping back and forth to the car.
Yeah, so Adrian, as you're putting like a large weird piece that looks a bit like a bird being strangled by a snake into the back seat, you
Literally my last piece as I was about to close the door. That's when I.
So what's your Elizabeth alarm?
Elizabeth is. Oh geez, I feel like he would have the Carrie music for Elizabeth.
Is that shrieking?
There's that
no,
music. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but Carpenter had this really great soundtrack for when she's losing her shit and it's the split screen.
I was thinking of When the Knife in the Shower, and that's a different movie.
Yes.
Yeah, you're thinking of Psycho.
Yeah, so phone rings.
Yeah.
It's Elizabeth.
Hey, what's going on? I'm trying to get back to Koz.
Hurry. I don't know what's going on, but apparently something is going down in 30 minutes.
All right. Hey, I hope you don't mind your car being involved in a possible speeding ticket or two.
I absolutely do not. Go.
Ramp it
Okay,
directly
thank
into
you.
the building to be safe. That'll be faster.
Maybe not. Maybe not that.
Don't worry. I have
can if
some
you can.
self-control. And you're going to
But
feel the glare through the phone, Liz, after our conversation earlier. And
Well,
then
they're
I
making a move on
flip out.
Streebog and Kozi's a pawn. And I don't think they care if she makes it or not.
They absolutely do not.
Oh, I've already, like I said, I literally clicked out on that. I don't need to know the point. I just need to get there. So I don't know that Streetbulk is absolutely going to be blown up to smithereens because of Koz or whatever. This is gonna be fun.
What was that sound?
That's me peeling out.
Oh,
Oh,
it reminded me a bit of Scooby.
I thought it was somebody screeching into a bowl of popcorn.
oh, I hear it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So Elizabeth, so you get off the phone, and as you're talking, you just kind of feel that presence behind you as John comes over. He's like, Elizabeth, come back to the conversation.
I'll walk back over.
Yeah. Don't think your friend Santiago is as comfortable around as Ventrue as you are.
You've just been trying to sell me shit this whole time. I'm not fucking dealing with it again.
I'm telling you, if you invest in the proper stuff, the real estate and things, you'll be golden. We're all telling you that. And Ebenezer's like, yeah, you still young. I'm not going to talk about a retirement plan, but a nice mutual fund or some high-end stocks. You're old enough that a high.
I turned my back, and I just whisper, "Is everything all right?" to Elizabeth.
I don't know. Something's going down in 30 minutes, apparently.
Do you want to go now?
I don't think we can. At least I can't.
What the fuck? What the fuck do we do?
Would we be able to think that perhaps Kozi would check her phone at any point during this? No. That would be improper.
She
I
doesn't
suppose.
check her phone usually. Like, she's trying to be as polite as possible, and she is still not sitting down. She is very on edge.
I'm gonna text Mari specifically.
Yeah, you go.
And say, I don't know what's going on. Koz might be in danger. Can you see what's happening to her? Or what will happen to her?
Am I still in the thing with the prince?
Yep, he's just sitting across from you chatting. After, the heavier conversations, he is explaining to you a few rituals that you eventually will learn.
From him? Or, like, in general?
In general, he's just he's actually kind of, just to kill some time, explaining some basic thaumaturgy to you. Blood magic, because you are part of the Cabal.
Did he, like, lock the door? Can I leave?
I mean, you can get up and leave, but he's just kind of like, do you not want your heart?
Mid-conversation. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
So I get my heart back whenever all of this happens, then.
Pulls out the watch. Yep. In a few moments.
I text, I with one hand, I'm not looking at it. I text Elizabeth. We're fucked. Send.
You get, we're ducked.
Is it possible that I could also, while we're sitting there, force a premonition?
Yeah, try it.
All right. So what do I have to do? I have to roll a rouse, right? And then,
Yeah.
and then.
And I believe it's something else. Let me check.
Did they ever bring me my alligator blood?
Oh yeah, they brought that up. It's
Okay.
It's one of the smaller ones. It's not a huge one.
Okay, so
Asking the important
questions.
questions.
It's a baby?
No, it's they called it alligator, but it's more like a was it caiman? The smaller.
Caiman?
It's a
Yeah.
caiman. It's going.
From Toreador, come on.
Okay, so I lose one hunger.
Yeah, if you drink it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, resolve an
Yeah,
aspect.
yeah, I get a hunger back. There's no point. But okay. Resolve and
It's
aspect.
resolve and aspects.
Okay. I need to put more into resolve. All right. Oh shit! I got 2 10s.
Ooh, 4 success.
And also another success, and the last one was not a success. So
All right.
3 successes out of 4, and 2 were 10s.
Yep. So the 10s double up. So you get this vision. You see a table with several people sitting around it. You see Kozi. You just see a massive flare up of flames, and then Kozi covered in some blood. And we're cut to Kozi.
She explodes into view.
As
Before
you're
the
sitting there,
actual time, Liz would like to talk to Ebenezer.
so because then you're sitting there, a lot of what's after before I said it done, the 3 people, Rudolph, Fred, and Julian are discussing things off on the side. And as you're doing, you start, like, even though you don't have to smell because you don't breathe, that's just kind of thing that you still occasionally do, and smell some burning. It's like, and as you look over, you know Stanley's like, you see blood like coming out of the pores, and he's just like, what the?
She like covers her nose and she's like, "Are you alright?"
It's like, as he's like, I'm, and just some blood just comes like gushing out and just on the table, splashing on you and stuff. He's like,
Oh, she's oh god, she's like trying not to, very hard not to be aroused by this. Not like sexually, but like
mm-hmm, it's
Yeah.
blood. Yeah.
yes.
And- You see the Stanley person scan up, and you just see his feature start shifting into a bit more monstrous, and then you'll be needing to roll frenzy, which is willpower.
I do.
Yeah, as he ignites like a match. I don't know, a matchbox.
Willpower?
Willpower.
Right.
Yeah. So I believe it's how
Oh,
many
okay.
dice you have in willpower. You roll
Yes.
that.
Just
What's
whatever
your humanity?
willpower dots are.
My humanity is 8,
Add 2 more dice to that.
and then I still roll with hunger, right?
Yeah, you still replace with the hunger.
All right. Oh, sweet. Okay, I got 4 successes.
All right, you do not frenzy as what you thought was Stanley. It just ignites in a pillar of kind of fire, just like ah. And as he does that, the Miyazaki stands up. It's like looks over, and next thing you know, you just see what appears to be a stake or a metal pole just shoved through his chest, and it goes down, and you basically see the sheriff behind him with the she had just shoved a stake through, and
She runs.
you go, the door's locked. It's like, Kozaline, hold on. Fred's like, hold, Kozaline, it's fine, it's fine.
She's trying to kick down the door.
It's okay, Kozaline. Let her go. Roll strength and
I wrote things down.
strength, I guess. It's just a pure strength check.
Well,
So
I wrote some stuff down. Apparently, feats of strength are strength and athletics.
oh, strength and athletics there.
Doesn't matter. I don't have any.
You can also draw upon. You can do a blood surge and add 2 more extra dice. You just roll a rouse check.
Should do some training with Jilon.
I'm trying. What? So what do I do if I'm doing a blood surge?
You just add 2 extra dice to your roll.
Okay. Okay. I got. Oh. What is it? Does it mean anything if I get 2 ones?
Did you succeed on anything?
I did. I got 2 successes.
All right. Were the okay? So yeah, I don't think anything happens with that.
I did. One of the ones was a hunger dice.
Yeah, I think you actually have to totally fail for that. So
Okay.
so you break the door open breaks and you run out. As you run, you see Pavel there. He's like, "Hi, Kozaline."
Yeah, she's running.
Let's go and take her home. Okay. And are you trying to use the elevator or you like go down a flight of stairs?
She's running down the stairs.
Okay.
In her unreasonable high heels.
Curse my impact, my footwear. Makes things more difficult.
The cape flowing dramatically.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And as you run out into the night, that's probably what I would say when Adrian just kind of pulls up in the Escalade, just like, oh, that was, yeah.
Get in.
She barrels in and gets out.
Sorry, you're probably gonna have a little bit of internal damage there, Liz. You're gonna need somebody to bring your car to the shop tomorrow.
As long as the car has both of you alive, I don't care.
Oh, cool. Hey, you want to do some sick tricks on the way home?
God fucking damn it.
All right. So as you're driving
Go
home,
roll.
we were skipped to Elizabeth again.
Ebenezer, what's going on at the trial?
There technically isn't a. Hold on. Technically
Is
not a
Kozaline
trial.
alive?
That I don't know about. But as of right now, Dreebog should be dead. His La Sombra accomplice should be dead. And yeah, we dealt with that problem. Thank you.
Who's his Lumberg accomplice? Never mind. And I'm gonna call Kozi. Oh God, please pick up, please pick up, please pick up.
So Kozi, you're sitting there and it's like, it's Elizabeth. It's Elizabeth. I don't know what your ringtone is. Just pomp and circumstance or something. I don't know.
All her songs are show tunes. So
Bring the noise up.
Now I really need to know what shoe tune is associated with Liz.
I just want to dance with you from prom. She just kind of like curls up into a ball and is having a panic attack. So I don't think she picks up.
When she doesn't answer, I call Adrian.
Hello, you are speaking to Adrian. George. Please start talking, as this is just a bit.
Fuck, is that actually Adrian or is that a
That's
voicemail?
actually Adrian.
What the fuck? Is she with you? Are you okay?
Do you think I'd be this lighthearted if she wasn't sitting right next to me?
I
Yes.
thought it was your fucking voicemail.
She's stressing out right now.
Okay. Just get home safe.
Yeah, we're going to we're going back to the Haven right now.
Okay.
Do you want anything done before we get there? Because I am gonna have to make a pit stop at my place to drop off a bunch of stuff.
I don't care. As long as you guys are safe, then we're good.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe.
Hey, do you know anybody who
bring-
could set us up with a U-Haul tomorrow? I have a guillotine
What?
with my name on it.
What?
That's not good.
Make sure you're not followed. I'll figure it out.
Did he say guillotine? The fuck is it?
He's a guillotine.
Yeah, Santiago is
Like a
there,
real
so-
one or like a stage prop?
I absolutely.
We're all in this chat.
I absolutely. We're on the phone.
We're
It's
in
not-
Baltimore.
Yeah, you
pull out
told
a
me that we could have
guillotine?
multiple people in one phone.
I didn't
Not
call
every
you.
call.
It would be on Elizabeth who called you.
I absolutely.
You never
believe,
hung up on me
though,
earlier.
That like
That would be hilarious.
Brilliant.
I absolutely though believe that Santiago would have used like the. Don't you have the enhanced senses or something just to eavesdrop on phone calls?
Yes, I mean, I was just assuming I was standing behind you.
Yeah, you probably were. Yeah.
Guillotine.
Yeah, I just say yes. Do what you need to. I'll figure it out. Just make sure you're not followed and get home safe.
The fuck is he gonna do with a guillotine? What the fuck? Why does he have that
I
shit?
don't know. It's some
He had a
art
head at that
bullshit.
party. Maybe that's why.
What the
Goodbye, Jilon. Turn.
Hello? I guess everything's okay.
I text the group chat. They're safe. They're heading home.
Okay. Kozi's. She.
She's safe.
Okay.
She's having a panic attack, but she's safe.
Okay, then that's normal. Okay. Okay. Let's.
And then I walk back to the rest of the group. I understand why you couldn't, but a heads up would have been really nice.
I mean, unfortunately, we had to make sure everyone knew that things were. We didn't want to tip Streetbog's hand.
Hmm.
It's taken better part of a decade for Thomas here to
Okay.
manipulate Streetbog into letting his guard down. You know how hard it is to dominate and hire vampires, you know? But Thomas is pretty good at it the old-fashioned way. So, been manipulating him, giving him ideas. Not everything was perfect. We would have had this solved a while ago, but that Dominic fellow ran from us. Poor Dominic. A little paranoid, I think. He thought we were after him when we were Streetbog. So,
Kind of
But-
understand why when Straybug can change his face to look like anyone.
yeah. Yeah, fortunately for us, there was a lot of clues the last couple years to learn.
Also, who was it that was in the room that looked like Lawrence?
that were
That
Streetbog.
Stanley. Then who the fuck was Streebog? The La Sombra?
He had an Asumber accomplice, yes, that from the days who, from what we gathered, every now and then, using flesh crafting, they would just reshape each other so that it was hard to tell who was who. It was pretty interesting that they try to put things back onto a VHS to account for the fact that La Sombras don't show up properly on cameras. All those defects and artifacts on the thing could have been just saying bad use of obfuscation, bad video quality. But we weren't fooled. We weren't born yesterday. Literally and figuratively, we all didn't get embraced yesterday. But yeah, you So I Elizabeth, I do apologize for manipulating all of you, but once we realized that you were involved a couple weeks ago, we knew we could escalate the plan. So thank you.
Glad to be of service.
Yes. But I do have good news and bad news.
Yeah.
Bad news, we called you here under false pretenses a bit early. Good news, Beckett is still coming. He's just going to be here in 2 hours.
Well,
So it wasn't a complete lie. The best lie is always covered in truth.
no, it's fair.
Anyway, we're going to be going. Me, Thomas, Ebenezer. We all decided. All of us here decided. Or not. I mean Raymond. We all decided to come and because we are Ventrue, we wanted to show Ventrue solidity with each other.
Are you not meeting with Beckett as well?
Oh no, I'm trusting you and Santiago, more you. It's not Santiago. It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't know you.
It's just that I don't trust you.
You know, it's kind of hard to trust someone who you've barely met. No
Right.
offense. It's just, once we get to
sense.
know each other, I'm sure we will have a wonderful relationship.
Sure.
But yeah, I trust you to make the deal and talk to Beckett as a Ventrue do. You are a Ventrue after all. Hold your hand up tight. This, you got this.
Always
And,
do.
and I'm gonna go feast. And then we cut to Jilon. There's a knock on the bathroom door.
I open it and my hair is immaculate and different at the same time.
You look wonderful. Ah, it's amazing. So when do we want to go to Paris?
When it's good for you, I'm good at it. Maybe if it's in the winter, it'll be dark longer so we can spend more time outside.
Yes. I will make a trip so that we are there during the winter solstice. I will go
Yeah,
to
we could have a
Priceline
solstice
now
party.
and find the best prices as according to William Shatner.
Priceline, sponsor us.
Famous star of Columbo.
Yes.
William Shatner, please guest on us.
That would be so weird.
He'd
It
do
would
it.
be.
He's in everything.
It would be weird, but
We could get him
we
a
can do
cameo.
it. All right. But Jilon, in the meantime, I will take you home.
I'll hold you to that Paris
Yes.
trip.
We will. In fact, to make it up to make up this little deception, I will invite everyone to come with us. They're going to have to pay for their own tickets, but they can come with us.
That's fine. They have time to pay for that.
Mhm.
They
I'll
can
try
do
to help
extra
them find a good
jobs or
deal.
whatever.
I think your one
You
friend
know, you could
is
have
kind of
warned
rich.
me that Kozi was going to be fine.
Honestly, I didn't know one way or another because I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen. For all I know, she could have been a casualty during it. I don't know.
But now Shribolga is gone for good and everyone is on our side, effectively.
Streetbog is gone for good. As for the second part, well, tonight everyone is happy and on everyone's side. We're vampires. We switch sides as much as I switch clothes.
That's a lot.
Exactly. That's a lesson, my boy. We must make sure that we always change clothes regularly. We don't want to be caught in the same outfit more than like 2 or 3 times a night.
Thank you for teaching me that.
Yes, it is vital.
Adrian seething in the car, feeling the disturbance in the Canadian tuxedo force.
And we cut to Mari.
Okay.
Hello.
So you just see Marco's like, it is done. So would you like your heart back, Mari?
I would love my heart back, Marco. Thank you.
All right. Stand, remove the top. Unless you want me to rip up your clothing.
I'm wearing a dress. I'll take off the thing and like just I'll wear it around my waist.
It's
I-
a tits out kind of look.
I am ancient. Trust me, I've seen it all, and it does nothing for me anymore. Don't worry.
That's so sad.
Yes. Pulls out your heart. It's like, close your eyes. It is done.
What the fuck? I was expecting it to hurt like crazy or some shit.
Did it happen? Did I feel it go back into my chest?
You feel like a surge of emotions just hit you. And it feels normal, and you don't see the heart in the box where you saw it or on the table or anything. It's like, sorry for so much pain pulling it out. There's a test. Thermaturgy comes with pain. How to teach it to you.
I would love to learn how to rip people's hearts out. Though it seems like it would come in handy.
Do you mean without them dying? Because
Yes.
just to rip it
yes.
out with them dying, that's pretty easy.
No, without them dying. That's
Is
pretty cool.
that is a very complex and powerful ritual that we can eventually teach you. It is actually something I personally picked up from the Setites, now known as the Ministry. Like they fooling anybody.
Okay.
So
are
you're
you
welcome to
pl-
stay and study. May leave. We can still communicate and talk. I have nothing else to do tonight.
Can you explain to me what this whole thing was? What happened? I don't know what happened.
Oh, so we've known Streebog has been in disguise for a while, but we also know he probably had accomplices, other Sabbath moles, so to speak, that infiltrated Camarilla a decade or so ago. Unfortunately, the person who had a lot of the information that we would need was not. They fled, so we couldn't really just deal with them at the moment. Instead, we decided to play the long game and had some people manipulate and talk to Streetball, gain his confidence, basically make him think that we were fooled by his deceptions. And then a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, something happened. We're still a little fuzzy on the details, and your friend Kozaline kind of shook the hornet's nest, so to speak. And it started causing Streeball and a few others to start buzzing, so to speak. And we figured, let's use this. And then Streeball was like, let's have a trial, because he probably could have just killed you or tried to use you to manipulate, but not sure if you met him. John William Thomas.
You got a shiver.
Yeah, he was excellent at manipulating Streeball into instead deciding to host a trial and all this stuff, making Streeball think he was getting away with more stuff than he really was. John Thomas is good at that stuff. So tonight we wanted to make sure no one was alerted, so we had all of the code here, Kozaline's Courier separate so that nothing seemed too fishy to Streebog, and we cast a spell. He died. His accomplice that we ferreted out died. Another one died that we also knew about. And now the subout has been cleared from the Camarilla.
Wait, so the guy from OC was also in league with him? I don't know that. I'm not there.
And so it's good. We also made some allies. We showed Mayor Fry's that we meant business not to mess with us, and we showed some other visiting kindred that we knew how to handle stuff here in Baltimore, even with our unusual circumstances. We also sent a very strong signal to others involved. The only major variable was O'Donovan. Somebody had alerted him to things, and he was quite furious we were trying to keep him out of the loop. But once we explained things to him, he calmed down. Didn't want to tick him off too much. He doesn't like being kept out of the loop.
Hey, Kozaline.
Mhm.
Is she okay?
He's like, hold on. He goes over to a landline.
I did text the group chat that they're okay. They're on the way home.
I didn't look at it yet.
He's like,
I was getting my heart put back in my chest.
starts speaking in what appears to be like old high German. Your friend Kozaline may be okay. She bolted and ran like a scared deer out of the conference room before anyone could really talk to her. Pavel said that she ran down the stairs and got into an Escalade and booked it. He also said the Escalade was riding a bit low and it looked like it had some art pieces in the back. He also said that the left back tire is a little deflated and needs to be reflated. And honestly, Pavel says a lot of things that are unnecessary in our conversations.
And she was just a pawn, and I was just that was just a test. I didn't do anything.
Oh, no. Mari, you did do something. You proved and showed us the kind of vampire you're going to develop into being. Also, your whole situation with that Cesaria fellow, that's all, for the most part, you. You could have easily decided to kill him. You could have broken, just kicked him to the side. You could have told your father and stuff that you didn't want that. There's so much you could do, but that was all you. As for this, you came, gave the heart and everything, and honestly, a willing sacrifice was one of the key ingredients for the spell, and you giving up your heart willingly did fulfill that component, which is why I couldn't give it back to you until after we burnt Streetbog like a witch. So you did help. Don't think you did nothing. No, you're not like Jilon. You did something.
Jilon helped. Jilon helped.
My ears
He
are
alerted
itching.
everybody. Jilon did so much.
I would have done more if you
I-
had told me what to do.
Jilon is the unsung hero of this game.
Yeah,
I did the party. I'm sure that helped something.
Yeah.
But
Santiago has
Yes.
feathers now.
But Mari, you are obviously with your heart back in place and your coterie members probably suffering from some sort of hysteria. So please go back to your haven and rest. And when we come back, I will show you some group communal rituals that will be very interesting to you.
Thank you, Marcus. I'm going to leave and go in my car. And as soon as I sit down in my car, I put my head on the steering wheel and I start crying.
You hear a knock on your window. You see Gregory.
Gregory.
Hello, Murray. I have one last thing the prince wished to tell me to let you know.
Yeah.
He said, enjoy your grand slamages. Be careful, or he will have to take away your discount.
What a terrible way of saying that.
I loved every moment of that phrase.
Bye, Greg. I'm going home.
Do you wish for me to drive you home? You appear to be crying a lot.
No. I'm fine.
Okay.
Greg is like, do you need a hug?
His hand just comes through the car window a little and it's like, pat you on the head a little.
But Mari, seriously, your face is covered in blood.
Pulls out a little handkerchief.
Aw. Greg.
Greg, if you drove me home, how would you get back?
Like-
Fly back.
I don't
Oh.
care. He's got fucking
Oh.
wings.
Oh. Well, that's like a cape you can use.
Greg, will you drive me home?
Okay. He gets in the car next. He gets in his car.
Aya's
He's like,
angry face was perfect.
Learn how to fly now.
yeah. So he puts on the driving gloves, the glasses, and it's like, I've always wished to drive a Porsche.
Does he have Kevin, does he have the driving scarf on too?
He doesn't have that, unfortunately. He couldn't afford it.
The old airplane goggles.
So you all meet back up at the Haven in time.
I-
Eventually. Can you cry? Yes.
I mean, crying is a free action. I know that, but I wanted to say that Kozi like has her legs up to her face, and she looks at you, Adrian, and she says, like, she doesn't look at you actually. She kind of just like
Talks in
mumbles
my
to her
general
face.
direction.
No, she's just like looking down, and she's like, he looked so delicious.
I'm sorry, what looks delicious? We can stop and get someone at the 7-Eleven.
I was this close to. I was.
Adrian reaches his hand out to gently attempt to touch Koz's shoulder.
She doesn't move.
All right, so he lets his hand on there and, turns his attention between the road and Koz, so that way she knows she's being heard.
It was like that the first time too.
Do I hear that change?
Hey, that's up to you.
Koz? I'm glad you're here. And I wrap the rest of my arm around her and try to pull her in over your shift gear and have like this awkward side hug as we're driving down, probably at a
Lord.
stoplight. Seriously, Koz. It's okay. But we got to do something about that dye job.
You're gonna have to redo it every fucking night.
Listen, Manic Panic has some wild ass bleach.
That it's gonna go back to being the way that it was the every
Yeah, but it's
night.
like a fun little fuzzy scrub. I'm sorry. I'm trying to lighten the mood because I'm just happy you're here. Okay. Seriously, I'm happy you're here. I'm sorry I give you so much shit.
I'm sorry I do to you too. I respect the hustle.
I take my thumb and I wipe some of the tears off one of your cheeks. I think about licking it for a second, and then I just wipe it on the inside of my jacket.
I will tell you though.
Your mic just cut out, hon.
Oh?
Hello.
Okay. I will tell you. I know much more than you think I do. I'm not a kid.
I'm sure you aren't. You just do a really good job of acting it.
You.
Tell you what. We can talk a little bit more. Do you mind help me drop some of the stuff off at my apartment? Because it's a lot. if you like any pieces, you can take it back to your deep dank hideout. The spiders will love it.
That whatever that one is, I like that one.
I turn back. I see you pointing at that statue that you had pointed out at the end of things before I had to go and run after Koz. It was some sort of a weird statue thing you said?
Yeah.
I don't remember the description. Could you describe it again, please?
I could if I remembered it also.
I think it
Awesome.
was like a spider being choked up by a snake or something like that. It was
Something like-
something being wrapped around by a snake.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that's... Please, I don't have space for that one. I dare you to write a play about it.
You're welcome to put your stuff in the theater. There's plenty of room.
Sure. Well, I mean, that one's for you. We'll see about the rest. Are you trying to rebuild it out, or I'm just going to keep talking to you and try to make things easy unless you try to talk the hard stuff now? I'm just trying to help you calm down.
I don't think she says any more, like, weird shit. But it's Kozi, so, you know.
Yeah.
She says normal weird shit.
Yeah, normal weird shit, not, hey, I guess I'm a Diablerizer. Because that would mean that we'd have to talk about that or something.
Yep.
Cheers.
Alright.
I love, to the viewers at home, we love talking to each other in our personal chat. Liz is pissed, and I'm just smiling.
Hmm.
All right, so we're move forward a couple some time so that everyone can gather up to chat.
Did I
You
get
bring one painting back to the Haven.
All right.
I make sure
this-
that I spend a good amount of time talking to Beckett though before I leave.
He hasn't shown up yet.
Oh, okay.
So you'll meet up. He'll show up in a
Oh yeah, it's not that far. We could probably make it back to the Haven and back here in 2 hours.
yeah, you want to check
Yeah.
up on anything? So
And I'll
Yeah.
I'll text Kozi as soon as right before I get into the car with Ebenezer's driver. Just text her. I'm glad you're safe. We've got you. There was apparently some big plan the Ancilla made, but he's dead and we're safe. I'll see you soon.
speaking of soon, like I said, you all meet up at the Haven.
Yeah.
Probably an
10
hour and a
minutes.
half. Yeah.
20 minutes later.
Yeah, so you're all there.
Yeah.
As soon as I get in, I hug Kozi. Have I heard what happened to my car yet?
Maybe it's parked outside.
You don't have to hear,
Yeah.
you can see.
Also, I'm sorry, were you being chased? What the fuck did you do to my car?
We did a couple of donuts on the way back.
We know you like donuts.
And since we
can't
can't eat them
eat
anymore, we
donuts
just
anymore.
experience them.
You can enjoy things without eating them. That's my whole thing. I never eat clothes.
No, it's food.
Liz.
Beautiful, some of it. I've seen
just
some
glad you
donuts
guys are okay.
that had. Never mind. We can talk about that later.
She gives you a hug back.
What the hell happened in there?
Yeah, what happened?
I haven't even asked you yet, Koz. What did happen?
Well, there was a meeting, and I went in, and they did a very terrible job of pretending that I did something clearly did not do. And, like, we're a little homophobic. It was not very clear. And then your sire, Jilon, blew up into, like...
There must have been an illusion involved because my sire was in with me.
There was.
Well, I hope so. That seems like it would be a bummer.
Yeah, if
wasn't
he ever
his
blows
sire.
up, I'll be sad.
Apparently,
Trust me, it's not fun. Jilon and
I heard about the La
are my
Sombra
favorite
accomplice,
tribe.
right?
Yeah, I think
You
so.
did.
I would say, yeah. Apparently, he isn't the only kindred in the city that had flesh crafting. He had a La Sombra accomplice who I assume was
Oh,
disguising himself as Lawrence.
that's a weird choice, but it explains the text from earlier.
Why is that a weird choice for him
Well-
to show up? We literally asked
a
him if
famous
he would
person.
go defend Kozi.
He seems like a famous person that everyone would know if that was really him or not, or if he was somewhere else at the same time.
We're fucking kindred. Every kindred in the city knows every other kindred. Especially ones
I'm
that
not a
old.
flesh crafting murder dead guy. Sorry, I don't know other strategy mind
Yeah.
powers.
Honestly, it seemed really sloppy. Apparently, Thomas had been in on the plan and had been manipulating him for decades to get his guard down.
So they all knew everything the whole time.
Okay,
Yeah.
Can somebody?
Apparently.
Who the fuck is Thomas?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's another Ventrue. I hate his guts. I'll explain it later. Mari, what did the did you tell us who you were supposed to meet?
Said I was gonna meet my sire.
What did Erica want? Was it just to get you out of the room again? Like the rest of us?
He didn't tell me not to say anything this time. I was listening. I didn't meet Erica.
Oh, was it what's his nuts with the heart stuff?
Hard stuff. What do you mean?
So
Oh, you missed that too. Good. Great.
don't. So Subneck is not Subneck. It's
What is a sub snack?
the prince.
Something a Dom doesn't eat.
The prince is
mean,
the
he's
one.
Fuck off, Bob.
He doesn't eat a lot of things. He's dead.
The prince was the one who did what we were discussing.
Jesus.
He was the one who called this.
They were all planning it for a
They were all in
long
on it.
time.
From what I can tell, it was everyone. Jilon Sire, all of the kindred or all of the Ventrue in the city that I know. Apparently the prince, possibly Pavel, since he reacted like he did when we told him what we knew. Apparently
what his
everyone
weird-
except us knew.
Yeah, and what
Pavel
I did,
said he had some sort of idea, but do we know what that was? If he knew
The
everything,
idea-
then-
The idea might have been, oh shit, everyone knows, now's the time to get that plan going.
that's exactly what it was.
Mm.
I thought I was doing something. Maybe I helped a little bit, but they had already laid the foundation.
I
Also-
mean,
Hey, what did you do?
I just had a talk with the Sabat, but it wasn't actually a Sabat. It was the prince.
why would he disguise himself to you?
I'm not sure, but I think I need to talk to Denise.
Oh,
Is Gregory still there?
I dropped you off and you just
there
seemed-
is no way
yeah.
we'd be having this conversation with a gargoyle in the
so he-
room.
dropped you off and
Oh.
he kind of like looked around and just kind of jumped and flapped his wings and just shot up in the air and flew away.
Did I see him when he pulled up?
Nah, Mari got there before you.
Do we know people and things like that exist?
That
Yeah,
might have
right.
been Cat speaking.
Yeah, as far as you've never heard of it yet.
I didn't even see it, so I can't roll shit.
It seems like a big step above there's vampires.
Did he say something about Denise?
He told me to enjoy my grand slam wish. I'm sorry, it's still
You can't eat those. Oh.
That's a positive attitude.
Adrian says it exactly like that.
Oh,
It was a veiled threat, Jilon. It was his way of letting her know that he knows about Denise.
you weren't hiding it very well, so.
I didn't think it was a secret.
Also, I mean, Pavel's apparently been stalking us for a while, so.
I have not.
What the fuck, dude?
Just sitting there, you see, it's just like,
Been there the whole time.
yeah, he just kind of materialized, like,
I throw a couch pillow at him.
I came to make sure that Kozaline was good, and then you guys started having your hearts, and I was like, I can't interrupt that.
That makes sense.
So how long have you been in on this plan?
This particular one or the whole Stribog thing?
That one.
Over a decade.
Okay. So I assume that's what you were reacting to when we told you what we knew last night.
Oh no, we weren't aware what his accomplice, the exact nature of them were. We knew there was one, but then when you were mentioning some things, it just clicked in my head, and then we're like, so we made sure we knew
What did we
who
say?
they were.
Oh, the video.
Yeah, it's like
About how
there's
they faked a
they were each one
video.
of them. That's how they did it. One of them was Kozi, and the other one was Streetball.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, we were it was clicked. Like we knew most of it, but we weren't 100% sure. And then the stuff you were saying clicked, so we were ready for everything. So that we because knowing what clans you're up against sometimes can help, because you know certain ones have certain telltale things that could be issues. So you know. But yeah, I just came to make sure Kozalini's fine. I love Kozalini, right, Kozalini? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to be going now. I interrupted this precious moment.
Is Streetball dead for real this time?
Yeah, he's Cinder and Ash. The spell that
Okay.
they use specifically targeted Streebog, so yeah, unless somebody had like drank Streebog, then they'll be fine.
Well, that's good, I guess.
What about his accomplice? How do we know he was taken out as well?
He'll be dead shortly.
How do we know he doesn't
Adrian,
have
you
like a bunch?
We don't.
Over the
He-
past decade, we made sure and did a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of behind the scenes things, making sure that most of the accomplices and members of the Sabbath are gone. There was actually a pack of them that showed up not too long ago, but O'Donovan had some people deal with them. We were worried they were like a big deal, but apparently they were just a bunch of fledglings that were going cray cray. So that's nice.
I walk up to him and I look him in the eye and probably tower over him because she's very tall. And she says, I do not like to be used.
Well, as your shadow and the person who's supposed to be helping teach you, if you are kindred, it's gonna happen. The best thing to deal with it is to learn and
Leave
let you
now.
know that the
Leave.
ancient haven. But like I said, lesson, just make sure you realize that when people do things, think long term over the decades, not here and now. That's what keeps you alive. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna be
Thanks,
going.
Pavel.
Yeah, so see you next week, same time, same channel. Howdy. And
Bye,
Kozaline,
Pebble.
yeah, glad you survived. I was going to give you a ride home, but you ran by me. There's the elevator.
We have an elevator?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I just had
You
a
have to
picture
have
of-
access points.
Yeah, come on.
Is it up or down?
Right now it's a scintillator, but sometimes it's a descintillator if it goes down.
Is it a Baltimore word?
No, that's just Kevin being Kevin.
It's a better name than elevator. You're not just always elevating. Sometimes you're de-elevating. So
Well, it's like
sometimes just,
acceleration. It goes in both directions.
well,
You
just-
elevate someone downwards.
yes, I like descintillator.
Okay.
So, as much as I would love to hang out and drink somebody that's very drunk, because I miss hard liquor right now, I do have to go meet somebody.
About the time you say that, there is a ring-a-ding on your intercom.
I go see who it is. Do
Is
we
it
have like a
Pavel
video
again?
thing or?
No, it's just a call box.
We should get a video thing.
Hello? Yeah, just get a ring doorbell.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Person's like, hey, yeah, this is I want the guys who work upstairs for y'all to do the things,
Right. What's up?
and you said not to let anyone down without buzzing them in, and then
Right.
there's that one guy who keeps sneaking past us, but
Uh-huh.
pretty sneaky. There's a person here who wants to see an Elizabeth.
What's their name?
He's like, oh, let me find out. And then you just hear, seriously, is that your name? That is I don't. Oh, his name is Cuthbert Beckett. He is here to see you.
I thought I had time to meet him still at the docks. Fuck, wouldn't have waited up. All right, fine, okay. That's me saying that. I'm
I will buzz him in, and he will come down.
sure thing.
Well, glad you know
Is it a
someone who
guest?
can dominate to hell.
The fucking all of us can do that if you eat enough people.
I'm going to use my
It's a
hosting
really
ability to have
common one.
a refreshment ready for our guest.
What? It's very common. I think like 4 of us in the party have it.
I
Yeah,
do.
dominate, compel.
I can alter memories.
Samesies.
You compel someone to forget something.
Anyway,
Elevator opens, and an individual walks out. His appearance varies from artwork to artwork, and from game to book. So, best way I can re-describe him is think of Matt Mercer.
Oh,
Alright.
please, I'll do that all day.
same like
Yeah.
fashion style or just
The way the hair and like very superficially the face.
okay.
But like I said, Beckett's appearance varies quite a bit depending on who's drawing him. So
Wait, can
Oh, so
I
he's a
help
famous
solidify
character?
This?
Hmm?
Can I help solidify this? I want this to be the Matt Mercer that's on the carousel with the terrifying
No.
mustache. And
No.
Please?
No.
nope,
What's
this
he
is-
wearing?
He's on the top part of that meme, not the bottom part.
That's what
He's wearing-
Dominic looks like.
He's wearing basically jeans, a what appears to
I
be
love to eat ass t-shirt.
No, it's a he's wearing a let's say a
That's the one.
Slipknot t-shirt and a basically a duster, and he's got a hat on.
That one.
Just walks in, he's like, one of you's Elizabeth.
Beckett, I presume.
Yes, Cuthbert Beckett. Just call me Beckett. I showed up a bit early and you weren't at the meeting place, so I called Ebenezer and he said where you'd find you.
I apologize. We had something of a exciting moment a few hours ago.
Okay, not my concern. So I just came to because I had some things that Ebenezer said you'd be interested in looking at. Like
I absolutely
Pretty
would.
sure I, know all my information stuff, but he said that you are a art historian, and that's always interesting to find more people that are interested in this stuff. So, just like I said, came by to see how everything's going, and ooh,
Apologies for my rudeness. This is my coterie. Adrian, Kozaline, Santiago, Jilon, and Mari.
Would you care for a beverage?
sure. Take whatever. I'm not picky.
I'll hand him something I had ready.
He goes, takes it.
Just like a boy in the closet. Like, what's going on?
No, I think we've
No.
established we had blood bags.
All right.
Yeah, we've got drinks.
And it's
Yeah,
just like,
and we have a bunch of straws that are like Capri Sun ones where they have a little point at the end.
it's just like, not the best, but
What glass? We're not fucking. Good lord, we're not
We
barbarians.
have juice boxes. Come on, please.
like, anyway. So I came to I said that Ebenezer fellow mentioned that you're interested in always looking for more people to bring into my kind of click thing, more contacts and stuff. So yeah, in a few moments, if you want, we can go look at some of the stuff I brought.
Absolutely,
Also, a individual named Simon said you had something that's nifty.
I do. If you'd like to see it,
I would.
it's actually not here. It is at my apartment, but I can bring it
Understand.
here, or we can go to my apartment.
Well, we're going to be leaving, so we can pick it up while I take you to when we go to the docks.
Sure
Anybody
thing.
else want to go with us?
I look at Santiago. You're muted, bud.
He's muted.
Muto.
You did a Callie.
Sorry.
Callie
You
and
guys going back to the docks, you said?
Yeah.
Somewhere else.
We can go back to the docks. I mean, I could bring it here if you prefer. I know people like havens, but I also know that not many vampires like strange vampires in their havens for long periods of time either.
What are we checking out there? Beautiful artwork.
A couple artifacts that I found of Nodist persuasion.
Ancient Kindred lore.
Hands over business card. Doesn't even look at it, puts it in pocket. I'm sorry. My name's Adrian George. I do special effects and have a lot of horror background. I'd love to get a look at these things for inspiration, if that's okay.
You can come. You touch anything or break it, I'll kill you.
Is it and or? May I touch things and not break them?
If I say you can touch it, you can touch it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been trying to save as many artifacts as I can from the Middle Eastern area while everyone's going there on the Gahana Crusade and everything to make sure things don't get destroyed constantly. For those who don't know, historically, some scholarly works do indicate that our kind originated in that region. Around like the Israel kind of area, maybe a little bit further east.
other than mine.
Have you actually seen what's going on there?
Yes, it's very bloody, very violent, and a lot of death, destruction. And then the vampires came.
Ooh, yikes.
Will it just be the three of us?
Anybody else want to go?
I'll look
Yeah.
over at Jilon.
If it's
look a little
ancient
interested.
artwork,
Do any of the rest of you interested?
You know what? Let's all go. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Where are
We
we
need
going?
we need a
Going to the docks to
Relaxing.
have a couple shipping containers with stuff in it.
Oh boy. Okay.
It'll be fun. Don't worry. Since I'm
It's
inviting
fine.
you,
He's not a mobster.
but not this
Are we
time.
able to run on top of water? Is that a thing?
if
You're
you're
thinking
fast
of
enough.
Naruto, Jilon.
You walk
No.
on
I'm thinking of many
water and
things.
fly.
With cat's grace and fleetness, could I walk on top of water? Briefly, I
Good.
saw a lemur do it once.
For brief spurts, sometimes we can. I personally just would turn into a dolphin, but go for it.
I think
He's a gangrel.
okay.
Cat made a face. I'm like,
No,
he's a
I'm just
gangrel.
like I am impressed because
If I was going to, I don't. If I need to go someplace across the water, I just take a boat or a plane. It's faster.
Take
Sure.
planes. Is that possible?
What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we take planes all the time. I
it
just
depends on how far you're going.
You just put yourself in a container in the cargo hold and get dropped off in luggage and break out and go. You
Or just put the
Or-
covers down on the windows.
Or
I mean,
hire a private jet, something like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, and land at night.
and then ship you cargo or I don't recommend cruise ships. The room is actually often very a lot smaller than what you can just ship yourself in.
And then when it gets to dock and you're the only one on board alive, people think you did something.
We don't do that anymore.
Let's
No, not
go,
anymore.
shall we?
We're in a car.
He goes, takes out, and he's got like a like very large Land Rover kind of vehicle. He's like, I rented it from
Mari
Enterprise.
before we leave.
Yeah, as everyone's getting out, you can push Mari to the side against the wall.
Mari,
Kozi.
are you making fun of me?
No, I just accidentally said it.
You muted yourself again.
I didn't mute myself. This
Okay,
is-
there it is. You're back.
Oh my god! I talk so loud. It doesn't pick it up when I talk normally. I don't want you to put yourself in situations that you can get hurt in front of me.
Sorry.
We have arrived
that
at the
was
docks.
Probably Denise. Kozi. Please put yourself before other people. I did what I did, and I won't say what I did because I know you'll freak out. But I did it to protect you. Or I thought I was. I put my hands on your shoulders. I say, of course you are. You're worth it to all of us. You just gotta be worth it to yourself, I guess.
I'm not okay with myself. And I will probably not be okay with myself for a very long time, considering what I know about Malkavians.
Well, and that's fine, right? I mean, you have the rest of your unlife to figure out who you are. But when faced with a choice, I made mine. Because I know who you are to me right now.
I don't know what I am to you, but I'm just a person that is clearly just a pawn in everybody's game. I'm not worth as much as some people think, and I think that I'm worth more than what others think. But I really can't tell anymore. I'm very tired. I'm very tired. And there's nothing I can do about it, as stupid Pavel said. I will always be used. I will always be the pawn in somebody's game. I don't need you. I don't need... You don't need me to be one of the things that triggers you. Or... You know what I mean. You already have so much on your plate. Do not put me on there too. I can handle myself.
No. Even you need help sometimes. And you're my best friend. And I would do anything to keep you being my best friend. And you might be a pawn in their games, but show them that you could be the queen. That's what I'm trying to do. If the queen goes down, then the whole game goes down.
Yes. That's what I'm telling you. Can't let other people see that.
Then don't.
It's very hard for me to keep things in my sleeves. Not on my sleeves. I'm very loud. And I can't really hide things. It's very hard. I can tell that you are better at this than me. You just... Please. I don't want to lose you as well. Don't throw yourselves under buses. I've never had a best friend before. She's gonna leave.
I've never had a best friend either. I go to the car. I cry for the third time.
And Beckett's way in there and it's like, fledglings.
Liz was having a conversation with him before, during this.
Just sees him, he's like, fledglings. I remember it.
Hey, Mari. As you're coming over, I just pull out a tissue and hand it off to you.
Oh, shit. I probably have blood on my shirt from earlier or something.
It's red. It like blends right in.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Very nice.
Very nice velvet red dress.
It's very nice dress. The stains really look cool actually, so I'm saying. It's kinda rad.
And I would give Beckett the address for my apartment.
Pulls up, let you go in and grab the stuff, then
Yep.
it's like, so yeah, gonna show you some interesting things. Hopefully you find interesting, because I could this isn't that bad of a harbor to start shipping things through. So Elizabeth, you're the contact.
Mm-hmm.
if you can impress me with, your knowledge and everything, and the rest of your coterie behaves and stuff, if I start shipping things to Baltimore for safety, might have be using you as a go-between,
I would like that very much.
because I do a lot of field work. Me and my old coterie, whew, they were a fun group. Still are. Most of them are still alive.
I feel like last time I asked of what I knew about this guy and I rolled a check. Can I use my I have a thing. My advantage that lets me learn things about other kindred. Once per session, I can ask the storyteller to reveal a piece of relevant information about the history of a single vampire I've come into contact with. Can I learn something relevant about Beckett?
Yeah.
Ow. It's fine. I just smashed my knee on the desk.
All right. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm trying to think of something relevant that's interesting. You do know he's relatively old. He is one of the greatest Nordic scholars still around. He is highly respected within the Camarilla and a few other organizations just because of his knowledge. Though
Like
he
to
himself,
drink people that are filled with pickle juice.
not quite. Let's see. Just trying to think of some things. I might have to tell you a little bit later.
And then the whole time she's just engaging in conversation, asking about the places he's been and stuff he's found and things like that.
Yeah, he's got about 200-300 years of exploration of things. So lots of digs and stuff, but he's like, yeah, there's actually found something enormous, something big. But I haven't gone into detail yet. Not gonna tell you too much detail because don't trust you yet.
Makes sense.
And then we pull up to the shipyards, and he takes you to a one of the containers and opens it up to show you things, and we will end it there.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
So, thank you everyone for joining us for this episode. Hopefully it was entertaining. It was the end of a story arc. There are plenty more to be coming through. Have a ton. I just don't want to overwhelm everyone by throwing hundreds of arcs at everyone at once. Every character has like arcs built in that I'm going to be playing with throughout the next several months. So keep joining us. Most of them I can't guarantee that they're all going to be amazing and exciting, but they'll be entertaining at least, hopefully. But just keep coming back. Let's see. Since you'll be watching this, just every 2 weeks on Mondays, we will be releasing our VOD. So in 2 weeks, another one's going to drop. Hopefully soon, depending on how things work out. We might have some new random content that pops up every now and then. Still kind of filling what else this channel can do beyond Baltimore by Night. So keep checking back. Who knows? Could be something cool. Could be something weird. We were thinking maybe doing a interesting unboxing tasting, as we got recently. I got a subscription to the snack box thing. So every month it's new snacks from around the world. So I might be able to do something where we open that'd be interesting. Anyway, let's see if there's anything else. Since we know it's every 2 weeks, does anyone have any plugs? I'll just go around and see. Luke, do you got any kind of plugs coming in?
Well, I still stream on Twitch on Mondays and Wednesdays. Should be consistently doing that Monday and Wednesday nights. And I might not be here next week. or next session in 2 weeks.
All right.
But that's more of a for you thing.
Well, we'll know that in 2 weeks. We might be missing Jilon for a session, which
He'll
if
just
you
be
already,
standing in the back looking at all the art or whatever.
so if
like
you're
sitting there with like a beret that he brought out of nowhere, it's like,
Yeah. So if you only watch this for the Jilon action, in 2 weeks you might be a little disappointed, but still join us. But also check out the streaming that Luke does on his streaming channel, which is Twitch, right?
Yep, Twitch. It's Grigxen. I'm playing
Alright.
Outer Wilds right now.
Ooh, I have no idea what that is, but sounds cool. I don't know every game. in
Retro
there.
That's the best
futuristic
way.
stuff.
Let's see, go down. Alex, do you got anything?
Just have my channel. That's pretty much it. But I'm kind of inactive. But maybe in 2 weeks I'll probably start posting stuff again. So who knows? It's Pixelated Quota on YouTube.
It's an interesting channel. Lots of. Do you what? What are you
I've
doing?
just
now?
been making stuff for the most part. Like I've been making what's one called? I did like this lamp thing that I'm planning on like just selling soon. But it's pretty much just like it looks like a D&D dragon, but it's not really. But it's supposed to be like a wall fixture for the most part. So it's made out of foam and cardboard and just has like LEDs inside of it.
Hell yeah.
It sounds really cool.
I'll post it later.
So, check it out. See what his channel has every now and then. Let's see, go around. Callie.
Hello. You can find my Twitter, Cap Callie. Buy my pen. I did this on a pen.
How much is that pen?
It's $10.
$10?
On Etsy. Yeah, on Etsy. I also has a pen, but it's up there and I can't
I
get
did
it.
it too. Mine is somewhere.
It's
Mine's
also
a little-
really cute.
It's somewhere. It's in the closet. I can't go get it.
The $10 includes shipping. Yes, it's free shipping. Please buy my pen and support me. I would plug my commissions, but I don't know where I'll be in 2 weeks. So
Well, in that case, just check your Twitter for when you're open or not for new commissions.
yes, check my Twitter for new commissions. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. I run a game. It's called
Yes.
Unwritten. It's about fairy tales, and Aya is in it. And
Alexia is the only character who hasn't died yet, so I'm looking forward to that.
And
oh,
so,
okay, the only one.
Kavina hasn't died yet,
well,
nor has Sammy.
all right. So you and my screen froze. I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
All right. So since people are also going to be watching, seeing this in the future and stuff, where can they find this Unwritten after it's aired?
They can find it on Scotty Hood's channel on YouTube. That's Scotty H 2 zeros D.
Just write in Scotty Hood and then Unwritten, and you will get it. Like,
Yeah, probably.
In fact, something we could do is put links to everyone's VOD channels in the doobly-doo down below.
Will
Yeet.
do.
Oh.
That's what it's still called, doobly-doo, right?
I think everybody's just accepted that, yeah.
like wherever it might be in the description, go look at that.
Yeah. We'll be linking to stuff. Check it out. It's cool. So you're doing the Unwritten. It's every other Tuesday.
Every other
Every
Tuesday at
Tuesday.
8 o'clock.
Alright.
And yeah, we're not gonna have one this week. We didn't have one last week, but the last one there was a bunch of mushroom people and Markiplier and Chris Hemsworth as a tree, and you should watch it.
No, those are
Uh,
the guest stars, like fake version, not the actual Markiplier. I don't believe.
that
Oh.
would be crazy.
Oh my god, yes. Fake Markiplier, fake Chris Hemsworth. Neither of those people I know. I wish I did and asked them to be in my game, but I don't know
Right.
them.
So cool. Aya.
Hi, everybody. I'm Aya. You can find me on Aya Golender on Twitter and all the other places. I do art as well. So if you want commissions and such, I do that. I will probably do that in 2 weeks, so I can say that with certainty. I also have a pin. It's a little bit more expensive than Callie's, but just as cute.
I feel like she get.
Yeah, you get it while she's talking.
Hey.
Hey.
Aw.
Yeah, there she is. My garbage fired dumpster truck. I love her so much.
Ugh.
She means the character on the pin, not Callie.
I'm also the garbage
Both.
truck dumpster fire, so you know.
No, you're not. But I do love you very much.
So
I love
was-
you too.
anything else going on, Aya?
Yeah. On the same week that there's on Rin, there's also I almost said Rin and Stone, but that's not
the old
right.
one.
That's the old one. I have a game called Saffron Academy. It is it's a school game where all of they're like a magic school game where everybody's a magical creature of some kind trying to learn how to do magic and solve mysteries, and there's a lot. It's a lot of fun. I have a ton of great fun. Last time we played, which probably wouldn't be the last time after this, but the last time we played, there was a rat wedding, so like you
Yes.
know it's good.
And the VODs for that, are they available on anyone's YouTube?
Yes, it's on Fractured Moon D&D, so you can go find that on.
And again, we'll attempt to put the links in the doobly-doo.
Yeah,
You just really like saying that, huh?
please.
I
please-
doobly-doo.
Please go watch it. I have so much fun DMing that game. Like half of the people here are in that game, so a little bit less than half the people here.
Yeah.
Super fun.
So, Bob.
Hey, hi, Worldwide Sentai. This is Bob Scary VOA coming at you live from Crow and Chimera's channel. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and a slew of other places by my handle, Bob Scary VOA. You can also go to bobscaryvoa.com to listen to my demos because I am, in fact, a voiceover artist and I am dying to speak behind my mic a little more often. You can't see it because I have a green screen in the way. But yes, seriously, go and check out my website. Yes, it does look like something that was barfed out in 2002. I'm working with it. But you can listen to my character, commercial, promotion, and narration demos. Let me do something for you, even if it's just a lead-in for your channel or to, screw with one of your housemates and make them think that there's a ghost named Charles. It's fine. I'll do that for you.
All right. And finally, Katrina.
Hi. So I write stuff for D&D 5th edition. I have some stuff posted on DM's Guild. The most recent of which is the Birds of Paradise, Aarakocra and Kenku racial supplement. Has a bunch of different sub-races for those two races. It's really cool. It just had Lectrum, and I'm really proud of it. I wrote it with Florian from Poison Potion Press, and it's awesome. Go check it out. My next game after this airs will be Vaccine Crew, where I had a lot of things happening last week. It's fun, and I had a lot of people mad at me because I surprised everybody with not one but two characters that were disguising themselves as somebody else.
Davina isn't dead, but she is dying. She is dying.
Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of hit points left, but it's fine. You guys just had like a bunch of other people show up to help, so yeah.
So, check that out. It's
That is also on
live?
Scotty Hood's channel
Yes.
on his Twitch, and then later uploaded on his YouTube.
It's
So-
a lot of fun and
Yep.
very
Sure.
gay.
So
So-
check that out. It is the Retroverse, both vaccine and corruption games, alternating every other week. And I
That's
drop
where
something.
Ollie's
I'm back.
from.
Yes.
Ollie's good. Yeah, that's where Ollie's from.
So, and I believe that's that. Other than yeah, I think that's basically it. So
Nothing for you,
until
Kev?
next- Just this channel, Crow and Crow and Chimera.
Yeah.
You got it, bud.
I keep thinking that one of the supplements that Katrina put on DM's Guild is Crooks and Wands.
Yeah,
And for some reason, I keep thinking Crow and Crook and kind of get those in my head for some reason.
it's okay. I get it. Like I
Yeah.
I mess things up like that all the time.
So continue here. Again, we're going to hopefully have some new content. But keep watching this. Check out, Vampire the Masquerade merch and everything when you can. I believe it's. Oh man, I just remember the name of it. And then I
By
lost it.
night.
By Night
Pro
Studios.
and Chimera.
We wish. So check it out. And
Listen,
hopefully,
if you want merch, I'll make you merch.
hopefully, you all had a bloody good time. See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.